Oh, we're back. And my head is gigantic. I'm just realizing that now. My head's very much in the way, but we'll start with this and then we can move my little butt all over the place. Gang, how's it going? I feel like I haven't streamed on this channel in at least 5 minutes, give or take. I could be wrong, but around then. How's everybody doing? What a happy Saturday it is. I've just all twittered. Before we get into it, look at all the people who are already here. We got Shimmy, we got Zachary, Willow. There's a couple Willows. There's Willow WQ and Willow Leaf. Who else? Sailor. Oh my god, yeah, Sailor. Oh, I'm just scrolling up now. Oh my god, here is everybody. Vixen, Blob, Bloob, Bloom, V, Starstruck. Oh, Floofy. Oh my god. Gang, welcome everybody. Are you excited to read some fanfics? I have the chat, I think. Chat box. It always gives me trouble. Oh god. Now I'm moving the page. I'm falling apart. Where's the chat box? Okay, well, apparently it just wants to be trouble. Okay. Chat box, please, I'm begging of you. Okay, hopefully it'll eventually show up. Yeah, because I like reading your guys' comments on the side. Are you ready for some fanfics? I have 4. Oh, there you guys are. I just had to yap at you for a bit. Oh, look at this. Yeah, definitely. Look at my ear is completely okay. Oh my god, I gotta lock that in place. Unlock me. Jump dance around the screen. Look at it. I'm so happy you guys are here. Do a little dance. You're a bit quiet. Say less. Say less. Let me adjust this. I appreciate you telling me that because I'm always fighting with this audio. Okay, how's that? Am I screaming loud though? Maybe I shouldn't have it. I just want this to be like default. Can I not just default this, please? Okay, hold that thought. I'm gonna go silent here for 1 moment. Please. Okay, so, whoa, oh, I think that was it. I think that defaulted it out. Let me know if it's crazy volume, voluminous volume, loud, screaming. Okay, let me make me smaller. There. Okay, and where's the chat box? Guys, look at it. I'm just, an unprofessional, a novice at this. There we go. There. Nah, you're screaming. Is that what somebody said? Did I go fly? Oh, no, nah, you're not screaming. No, it's fine. You're screaming. That's fine. My earlobes are bleeding profusely, but it's good. I like it that way. In fact, it's my preference. Okay. Look at that. Ah. Okay, so, perfect. Oh, that's definitely better. Bloom. My god. This is just gonna be how it is. It's a great start. Okay, so I have 4 fanfics. I have, starting with Maple Clan, because I saw that, and I was like, ooh, it reminded me of a Canadian maple donut, and I'm hungry, so I'm like, what a delicious start. So we're gonna start with this. Hazel says, it's great to see you again after so long. I went into hibernation and I don't know what happened, but I'm back now. It's very windy out though, so I'm concerned that my internet is gonna go out. I'm hoping not, but if I do disappear again, that one was just an act of God, I guess. They said, no warrior cats for you. And that's just a nightmare in my opinion. Bloom also wants to know, how do you submit fanfics? At my Tootsies down below, I have a link for a Google form. I'm out of breath because I'm nervous. So nobody comment on that, please. I'm very self-conscious. I won't even make it aware. That way no one will know. But down below, there's a little sign up thing. My brain's not with me today. And yeah, if you just post a link in there, the only thing is if you send it on Google Doc, just make sure you have the access set to anybody can see it, because lots have been sent through, but I can't access them. I'm like, no, just feed me your fanfics. So that's the only thing. But yeah. Okay. Oh no, Ash says I can only hear to one ear because the water in my right ear won't go away. If I come on this side, does it make it sound like I'm on this side? I don't know. I wanted to mess with you. Okay, alrighty. Let's start with Maple Clan. Are you guys ready? I'm so ready. These give me life. This one is from Moonray. I looked up what year it was made, and then I completely didn't have that with me. And that's just no good. I feel like it should say on here somewhere. Maybe not. No. God, Wattpad is just something else. Oh, last updated September. I don't think that's right. Maybe. The thing, I normally go with older ones in any case. I don't know if that's right, but okay. Alrighty, let's get us started. Okay, Maple Clan's Story by Moonray. Everybody grab your popcorn. Maple Clan is a nice name, says Hazel Fern. No, I'm agreeing with Hazel Fern. They said Maple Clan is a nice name, and I agree. I'm telling you, donut time. Okay, Maple Clan. It is time we settle scores with Autumn Clan, declared Mallow Star. Tomorrow at dawn, we will attack Autumn Clan. This is I'm really bad for when I start reading these, I instantly get yappy, and I'm sorry. That's just I'm sorry. But first of all, a lot of these start so so intensely. They said we're gonna ramp up 700, pedal to the metal. Speaking of ramping up and pedal to the metal, oh my god, I'm popping the mic. Fawny says, "Hey chat," and Blake. Honest to God, that's so real. That is so fair. I love Fawny. I would die for Fawny, and I will. Honestly, Fawny's a real one, a regular on the JD Book channel. So, Fawny. That's, when you grab your cat by its head like a sandwich, go, and you eat it with kisses. That's what I'm doing to you, Fawny. Consensually, and with friendship and love, and 700 kisses of smiles. Also Sunny. Oh my god, Sunny. Oh my god, oh my god, guys. I'm stressed out as to just life, and I want to just, yeah. Okay, sorry. Focus. Let me restart from the beginning. It's very exciting. All right. Oh, also, sorry, I just said instantly I'm gonna do it, and then I got distracted. But DM 4P is first live I've been in. DM. This was free. I thought, you know what? I think DM 4P might be free this afternoon. It's time. So this is for you. Also, look, now Fawny, you're on the screen with me. Here, let me bring you closer to me. Oh god. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong screen. Fawny, I want you, hold on. Where is it? I think, oh, no, hold on. One moment, please. This is, I promise. There we go. Fawny, snuggle up to me. There. Now, that's my emotional support, Fawny. Thank you. Okay, well, I want it to be right there. Perfect. Okay. Shumi says, yeah, let's destroy Autumn Clan. Now I feel like I'm really loud. Okay. There we are. Maple Clan, it is time we settle scores with Autumn Clan, declared Mallow Star. Tomorrow at dawn, we will attack at Autumn Clan. Mama, squeaked a kit. That was not a kit, that was a very deep, bassy kit, Mama. That's just who they are. Don't judge them. They're a little self-conscious about that. Why would you guys even bring that up? What's happening? Oh my god. Look at this. This child is just coming into life, just has opened its eyes to the sun, to the beautifulness that is the world, and immediately are met with war and destruction. What a sad, sad situation. What will happen to our little guy? What's happening? A pale orange she-cat padded out of the nursery. She scooped the kid up and went back to the den. She's like, don't worry about it. Grabs him by the head and throws him in there. You come with me, Pipsqueak. No, but that's the exact vibe that just happened. Sorry, I'm turning this down again because I'm distracting myself. But the leader can, like, no notice to it at all. Just the leader continued. They're like, yeah, I don't care about you. They have bigger fish to fry, though. I will give them that. The leader continued. These cats will join the patrol. Remember these names, because there will be a quiz at the end of this reading. And if you guys don't pass it, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to... I don't know, but I have the whole stream to think about punishment, so you better remember this. Okay. We have with us joining the patrol, Lily Splash, Quail Feather, cool name, I like that one, Moonheart, sick, Parsley, Jaden, focus, Parsley Cloud, Mistlebush, why am I having it, why, I feel like that's wrong, I feel like I'm having a breakdown, Blue Minnow, and Snow Whistle, the double W's do it for me. Okay, let me remember, because this is on the test. We got Lily Splash, Quail Feather, Moonheart, Parsley Cloud, Mistlebush, Blue Minnow, and Snow Whistle. Locked in. Mallow Star murmured a white she-cat. Yes, Snow Whistle. The W's. Okay, yes, Snow Whistle. I don't know. I've decided he's like a little vampire. Who will look after Leaf Kit and Wren Kit when I'm gone? Mallow Star, it's kind of a novice move. Didn't really think of that, did you? He's like, oh crap, you're right. They can, what? They can always try prey. Who will look after Leaf Kit and Wren Kit? Well, I think this is Mallow Star. Again, okay, actually, I didn't say this at the beginning. When I'm reading these, I do tend to poke a bit of fun at the story and what's going on. So please know that that's going to happen. When these are submitted, there's a thingy that says, hey, just so you know, this is... a thing that we're gonna make poke fun at. It's an older thing, so everybody who submitted it is like, yep, you're good to roast my story in good fun. So don't think that I'm just like being a jerk just for the heck of it. I promise people understand. Okay, so just don't. So here, let me refresh you. So Snow Whistle was like, what is going to happen to my actual children when we're off at war? And the leader says, they can have a sandwich, I guess. And so that's what happened. They said they can always try prey, a squirrel perhaps. I think it's supposed to be like while they're gone, they can have this new life experience of trying a squirrel perhaps. And that will keep them distracted in the, while their parents are running into the jaws of destruction and chaos. They will be having a beautiful snack. That being said, I do choose to read it as though a squirrel is taking on babysitting duties. And somehow I like that better. Somehow that's whimsical. I love that. Jamie says, Leafkit and Ren are battle babies. I like the idea of them running into war. And you know Blastoise from Pokemon? They have them on the back, like the little like turrets. And then the little kittens can like, I don't know, I guess spit at the other guys. I don't know what they could do up there. Maybe just start screaming, confuse the enemies. There'll be like sonic blasts at, what's the other clan? Autumn Clan. That's such a cool name, by the way. Also, do they know what Autumn is? Doesn't matter. But the kids are like screaming. And they're like, what is that horrendous noise? I was gonna say cacophony of noise, but I don't know if that's the right word. Now I'm embarrassed if it's wrong. Anyways, babies. That's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. Okay, focus. They can always try squirrel, prey, and sand. They can try eating. I think that's what Malistar said, word for word, quote unquote. Also, Sandstorm from TC says, "How many days until smitten with you, Fire Sand?" Oh my God, Sandstorm, you are outing my projects. You little turkey. And that's a good question. Funny that you ask. Sorry, putting a pause on the fanfic real quick. I have the song finally done. Hooray! Just getting the vocalist ready. So hopefully within the next little bit. I couldn't tell you more than that, mostly because I don't know. But hopefully very soon. It is coming. Hopefully I'll put another preview on Patreon. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Back at it. Okay. Snow Whistle nodded and fell back into the crowd of cats. She's like, that's the perfect solution. Give them a treat, and then that's fine. Quail Feather pressed close to the snowy white cat. This is kind of messed up of Alistar, not gonna lie. He's not only sending their mother, but they're also sending their father. They're sending both of these children's parents into a war for settling a score in which we are not even privy to. They just said that we have beef, time to beat each other up with our cat fists. Wabam. And they said, yeah, send their parents in. I don't care. They can just figure it out. Mallowstar, you're kind of a menace, but that's fine. I kind of like it. Okay, Willow Leaf says, I'd want a squirrel to raise my kits for me. I'd trust them with my life. All of a sudden, the kits just start, I could really go for a peanut right now. And Snow Whistle's like, I knew this was going to be how it ends. Oh, and what if she had a peanut can cats have like peanut allergies? I know that it doesn't matter. Okay. She forced herself to purr. That is sad. Oh my God. Emotional trauma within the first like paragraph of this. She forced herself to purr. There's something about, see, it's not just me. This is okay. Snow Whistle knows. There's something about Mallowstar. I feel as if my kits aren't safe here. Seriously, Snow Whistle, not gonna lie. Real talk. I was thinking the exact same thing. Because they're sending their parents. Okay. Me and Snow Whistle are on the same like ski hill here together. She forced, we read that already. A dark gray Tom caught Snow Whistle's eye. Grey Howl. I thought that was mad, but she wasn't. Grey Howl, she gave a purr. Grey Howl was once her apprentice. He always got into mischief. Oh, we're getting some lore. Oh, I like Grey Howl's my new favorite. I have favorites very quickly. Oh, okay. You're so lucky. Oh, he's growling. You're so lucky, Snow Whistle, he growled. You get to take part in a battle patrol while I'm stuck here, letting apprentices run all over me. Mallowstar, real quick, rewind. Couldn't Grey Howl have, like, babysat instead of a squirrel? But I guess you're the leader and I'm not, so that's not me to ask and question your judgment. I need a little sip of my drink here. Holly said random switch to first person. Sometimes we just switch around, Keeps us on our toes, in my opinion. Grey Howl shook his head with amusement. Oh, he's happy. He growled, but he's like growling in good fun. Grey Howl shook his head with amusement. Moonheart, a silver and black tabby, was stalking Grey Howl. What? He's doing well, even if I can see him. Grey Howl shook his head in amusement. Moonheart, I think Moonheart is going on the patrol, no? That's one of our lucky ones, right? Yeah, Moonheart. So I guess Moonheart's just like watching from like an aside, and she's like, oh, I'm not entirely sure what that interaction was, but it felt important, so keep that in mind. Jamie says, Blix, how's Austin? Austin, how are you doing?
Good.
He's doing good while I'm yapping about cats. Yeah, so there we go. We'll bug him, I'm sure, again soon. Also, Sandstorm, welcome back, says, Blixmate, are you gonna make a Dust Pelt song? Oh, can't give you all my secrets, Sandstorm, but I want to. I do want to. I gotta, like, pick my brain. I had one in mind, then I scrapped it. I said, no, this ain't it, but I do hope. Oh my god, but thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. Mwah. It's the Sandstorm. Is there... I want to send an emoji for a sandstorm. Is there sand? A rock. A rock is kind of sand, but just like before it has trauma. Okay. Where am I? Moonheart pounced on the Grey Warrior. Okay, so we are actually stalking them. Okay. Moonheart pounced on the Grey Warrior. He gave a yowl, then, claws sheathed, whipped his paw above his ear. Snow Whistle stifled a laugh. They're acting like playful apprentices. It wasn't that long till they were. I think it wasn't that long since they were. Oh my, look at this. They're having such a lovely family moment right in the, like, at the entrance of a terrible event. Do they have a wholesome bonding moment? If these cats are in trouble, if they perish because of this, I'm gonna be so upset with Moonray, because how dare they make me fall in love and then take that away from me? So I don't know if I can handle that. Scenaria says, Blixme, can you say hi to me? Hi, Scenaria. How's it going? How's your Saturday? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Back at it. Okay. Wasn't that long since they were. Moonheart, Greyhowl. I think that was Mallow-Star. Mallow-Star was watching them with a look of displeasure across his face. I don't know about you guys. Do you trust Mallow-Star? Because I for sure don't. I think he's. You two are acting like kits. Show me you are capable of being warriors, he growled. Oh my god. This is so disrespectful. Unless you want to go back to picking ticks and being dumb apprentices. Bro. Why are you calling the apprentices dumb? First of all, actually, I don't think there's any apprentices in the vicinity. However, still disrespectful. Who promoted Mallow-Star? I'm not a fan. Sorry, Moonheart murmured, giving... Oh, sorry, Moonheart is a Tom. I think I misspoke. Sorry, Moonheart murmured, giving his chest for a few embarrassed licks. Greyhowl twitched his ears anxiously, but said nothing more. Everybody's get the vibe. Mallow-Star's cranky, says Sour Peaches. Mallow-Star is cranky. I think Mallow-Star might be an Autumn Clan secret agent, because he said that they have a score to settle, but didn't say what it was. Oops. Okay. Although he was right, Snow Whistle thought, Mallow-Star could have been a bit kinder about that. Hopefully he doesn't give that same aggression to my kits when they get apprenticed. Man, Moonray, not gonna lie, Moonray's setting up some good, like, interpersonal relationships here. This is good. They like, I'm not even joking, but they took our ability to, like, have anger towards this character. I like it. I'm having emotions. Give me more of this, please. Another thought flashed through the she-cat's mind, which is Snow Whistle. Is the battle really necessary? I don't personally think so, but that's not for me to decide. Also, is this very confusing with me stopping every sentence? Should I focus more? Let me know. Or are you fine with the commentary? Because I think I'm confusing it. Okay. Mallow starts giving that negative aura, says Ash. I couldn't agree more. He is making this day worse. At least he's making us feel emotions, though. The Maple Clan deputy, Vixenheart. Oh, I gotta make sure. Hold on, where am I on here? There we are. We're right here. Let me. Please. Sure, that's fine. I'm just share one single word on Facebook. Sounds good. The Maple Clan deputy, Vixenheart, was whispering something to Mallow-Star. He nodded back. A glint of rage shone through his eyes. Snow Whistle shook her head, then looked back at Mallow-Star. Isn't that wild? The idea of a glint of rage, because rage is such an intense, it does matter, Jaden, but I'm still gonna say it. Rage is such an intense emotion, so fiery, so like when I think like if there is it goes mad, angry, furious, rage, so rage is like at the top, so the fact that it's just a glint, I like that. It's just briefly, but then gone. That's cool. Anyways, did I imagine that? I feel like Snow Whistle and I are on the same like energy, because every time I'm saying something, she's like saying, okay. Fonny, the only emotion I feel is anger. This guy blows. This guy stinks. Did I imagine that? Did I imagine that? The white she-cat wanted to believe it, but... Mallow-Star was planning something. She could say that without question. Mallow-Star... Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Vixen back says, I love the name Vixenheart, bro. It's a good name. It's you! Vixen, you're right. Oh my god, Vixen, we got a person right in the story, like in the thick of it. We've got the reporter live on scene. Vixen, let us know. Let us know what happens. Okay. He's quietly seething like Ashfur. He's not being so quiet about it though, Sailor. He's being very loudly seething. Okay. Okay, the next day, the battle patrol was gathering. I'm going to claw those cats' ears off, Moonheart growled. Oh, Moonheart's ready for some violence. Oh, Moonheart, Lily Splash sighed. You'll never change. One of those apprentices, Splashpaw, was... We got apprentices here now? Okay, apparently we've decided to bring the children as well. One of the apprentices, Splashpaw, was brimming with anticipation. Oh no, they aren't coming. I lied. I should have used my reading eyes. I want to come. Please let me, she mewed. Her mentor, Blue Minnow, bent down and licked her on the head. Maybe next time, he whispered. I feel like we're getting some serious foreshadowing here, and I don't know if I'm mentally prepared or sound enough to deal with that. Mallowstar padded up to them. Oh my god. Oh my... Sorry, I read ahead and that's a problem. Sorry. Okay, listen to this. Mallowstar padded up to them. Let her come, he said. In fact, Owlpaw, Fernpaw, and Daisypaw can come as well. They might get killed, but, well, let their mothers mourn them. They're no use to the clan. Okay, so, first of all, I gotta turn my mic down. I'm stressing myself out. It is actually so funny. This guy is comically mwahaha evil man, and that is so good. And everybody's like, he might be evil, and he's just like actively fully as evil as possible. And everybody's like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting weird, slight weird vibes from him as he's like actively like kidnapping somebody and tying them to a railroad track. He's like, and twirling his little mustache. I'm like, he might not be a great guy, but I can't really put my finger on it. Okay. Oh no. You know what? Snow Whistle is I call her Whistle. We're close like that. Snow Whistle is getting wise to this. Listen to this. Sour Peaches says Mallowstar reminds me of Tiger Star. I agree, but like times 10. Like any subtlety of Tiger Star is lost on Mallowstar. Snow Whistle stared wide-eyed at her leader. What? You first pull out the clan's chat, gang, friends. This man is an Autumn Clan agent. Mark my words. I haven't read ahead, but this man, there's no way he's on our side. What? You first pull out the clan's finest warriors, leaving the camp unguarded, and now you're taking inexperienced apprentices into battle? A highly unnecessary battle? Hello, I'm pressing buttons on my computer. Highly unnecessary battle? Honestly, Snow Whistle for leader. I'm just saying, she's got my vote. Snow Whistle! Mallowstar demanded. This battle is necessary. Autumn Clan has crossed our borders one too many times. Mallowstar isn't messing around. He said they have stepped foot on my lawn and now they must die. Take the children, take the elders, take the babies, and everybody start punching. Fast. Everybody's like, okay, sorry. What you say go. You are the leader. And then they start throwing children at them. Okay. All right. You know what? Snow Whistle's like, you know what? You might be saying that, but I'm standing my guard, babe. Not on my watch. Seriously, I love Snow Whistle. Bloob says, could you say hi to me so I can show proof to my friends you said hi to me? Bloob's friends, I gotta say, Bloob's here. We're having a good time. They're chilling with me on this Saturday. Couldn't get any better than that, in my opinion. Look at this. Okay. Also, okay, sorry, Bloob. I know this is a lot. We've got a lot of violence here, but we gotta lock in. Tell your friends that it's violence. Don't tell your friends that. That is very ominous out of context. Okay, now I'm snorting. Very good. Okay, Snow Whistle. We already said that. Snow Whistle growled. Okay, Snow Whistle's gonna go up. Alrighty. Snow Whistle growled. When was the last time you've seen them on our border? That was moons ago. They've gotten the message. What other warning could you give them? I've seen you. Oh my god, she's pointing fingers. I've seen you, though, crossing the borders freely. And then everybody behind her go, ooh. Everybody's like, ooh, and a hushed silence fills the clearing. A bird overhead goes, and everybody, and what's that thing called? What is that thing called? A grass ball. What is that thing called? A hay grass. What is that thing called? A tumbleweed. It goes flying by, and in the tumbleweed are Leafkit and Renkit, because they're not supervised. They're stuck somehow in the tumbleweed, and they're screaming, but everybody's just so focused on the tension that's rising within the clan. My eyelash is in my eyeball, and it is causing me pain. Okay, back to it. Okay, so now, look at this. We've got so much action happening on. Oh my god, whose birthday is it? Ari, where did that go? I just saw somebody say happy birthday. Ari, where are you? Happy birthday to Ari. It's time for violence, Ari. I don't know where you are. Oh my god, okay. Apologies. Ari, happy birthday. Don't know where you are, but happy birthday. Mwah. Okay, back to it. Okay. Snow Whistle, listen. I guess hissing. The leader hissed. Oh my god. Look. Oh my god. Okay, there's a... Oh, hang on. I was like... Sorry. I know I just got back into it, but listen. I was really into this because I'm like, oh my god, a battle right off the gate. We're having a lot of intensity, having a lot of anger. Little did I know that the battle was going to be between like a political battle, not just fists. It's going to be with painful words. I didn't know this is where we're going, and I'm so pleasantly surprised. What if Autumn Clan this whole time was just like waiting in the sidelines, being like, man, we were gonna fight them, but they got a lot of stuff going on. We better just like skedaddle. We're gonna get Domino's on the way home. Have a little snack instead, because they've got enough. Okay. I haven't seen Ari. Where are you? I keep saying people saying happy birthday. Where? Ari. I'm not sure. Okay. Yes. Oh my god. Vixen says that one cat from Puss in Boots going, oh, that's exactly what I had in mind. That's exactly. Okay. Also, Fire's Fun says, hello, Blixamy. I just wanted to say I enjoy going back and watching people in your family named Warrior Cats. Love your videos. Thank you. My crazy family. Well, let's be fair. I'm the crazy one. They're the normal ones, but okay. Back to it. Snow Whistle, listen, the leader hissed. We read that already. No, Mallow Star, you listen. The white she-cat spat. Do you want to get us killed? Do you want to waste perfectly good warriors and put them at risk? They might get terribly injured, and that's not the word. They might get terribly wounded, or worse, die. Snow Whistle's laying it down. Honestly, who promoted Mallowstar? I'll never know. Oh my god. Look, Mallowstar's going, he's going crazy mode. Mallowstar lashed out. I don't care what you think. If you have to say I'm the leader, really, are you the leader? It's like if you say I'm a powerful king, you don't really become one. The Mallowstar lashed out. I don't care what you think. I'm the leader. I make the decisions, and I won't let my warriors talk to me like that. Oh my god. Either you're with us or you leave. You will live as a rogue, and you're... Damn, Mallowstar, holy moly. You will live as a rogue, and your kids will kill you when they grow up. Like, kids are like, do we get a say in this, actually? You're, like, making us, like, communicate with squirrels, and you're deciding that, but... Okay. Leave, Snow Whistle echoed. Leave, Mallowstar repeated. Ooh, anybody else getting goosebumps? That's good. Oh, Mallowstar's hardcore, says Ash. I agree. This is insane. This is so good. Okay. Mallowstar, what the? Says Cloudy Cat. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Leave, Snow Whistle echoed. Leave, Mallowstar repeated. If this was a show, this is where the commercial would break. The commercial go dark, and we come back. Okay, and that's where we repeat it again. So remember, will I leave? I think that's Snow. I got to imagine that's Snow Whistle. Will I leave? Okay. Oh, she's snarling. Okay, Mallowstar. She snarled. I'll turn rogue if that makes you happy. I won't stay in a clan whose leader doesn't care about our opinions. And she snaps on the way out. And I feel like everybody just goes without her. It's that well, I don't know what movie that is, but he's like, I can't make the reference because I don't know what it is. But the one guy's like, it doesn't matter because I don't know what the reference is. But they're all joining in, being like, I am with you. I am also with you. And they all slowly, one by one, start to leave until Mallowstar looks around and he says, oh no, to my downfall, my pride and my arrogance left me all alone. And he's like shaking his little fist to the sky, being like, Snow Whistle. And then that's when the sequel happens. Okay. Quail Feather sided with her. Look at this. I promise I'm not reading ahead. This person's just this. We're connected. StarClan has a connection to our brains. Quail Feather sided with her. I'll leave too. Leaf Kit, Wren Kit, two tiny kids stumbled out of the nursery. We're leaving. Okay, sorry. That's aggressive. We're leaving, Snow Whistle explained. Where? Chittered a tabby she-kit. Elsewhere, Quail Feather meowed. Oh my god. I'm like having an emotional moment. I know that it's not the point, but I feel like we're going on an RV road trip family thing, but under duress. And that's just nice. Not nice. It's the opposite of nice. It's bad. But it has family emotions. I'm just yapping now. Elsewhere, Quail Feather meowed. A brown and orange tortoiseshell I'm breaking. A brown and orange tortoiseshell she-cat walked up to them. You know what? This is just like random, not even part of the clan, just some dude. You know what? I'll go too. Wherever we go, I know we won't be alone. Aw, and the studio audience. Aw. And then Mallowstar explodes from fury. Rage no longer glints in his eyes. It glints out of his rocket launchers that he had in his pocket. Elsewhere, we read that. It's Lily Splash. Oh my god, Lily Splash. Oh, sorry, let me scroll down a little bit. Lily Splash, how could you? Mallow Star spat angrily. Is the clan falling apart? Have you no loyalty? No, we don't. Not gonna lie, Mallow Star, you have signed, sealed, delivered that package right to their front door by saying all the incredibly terrible things that you've said. So, you know what? I'm against you too. So, in chat, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're all against Mallow Star. Am I right? Okay, sorry. Snow Whistle bristled. Ooh, bars. Snow Whistle bristled. I'm loyal. Ooh, look at, you know what? Honestly, I'm a big Snow Whistle fan. But we're gonna have to do fan art of Snow Whistle. Snow Whistle bristled. I'm loyal. But the question is, are you? Ooh, and again, and it's for the second time, because comedy comes in 3. The cats behind go, ooh, we're gonna get 1/3 one just you wait. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so worth the payoff. The gray and white she-cat at her, what? I'm adding words. Okay, I think the gray and white, I think Mallow starts gray and white. The gray and white cat looked at her puzzle. She looked at Mallow Star looks at her puzzle. When did you start that? We're having a very intense conversation. Why are you doing a jigsaw right now? And she's like not even looking at the puzzle while she's doing it and doing it really well. Like, she's like, don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about this. Is all about us. She's fixing the puzzle. She's incredible, honestly. Snow Whistle's built so different. Like her puzzle. The gray and white cat looked at her puzzled. Of course I'm loyal. This battle is to prove our worth. Oh, he just told him his self-report. To prove our worth, to destroy the other clans, to rule them all and kill every last one of them. Mallow Star, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You said it was for borders. Now you're trying to be all power hungry. He snapped his, see, exactly. He quickly snapped his mouth shut, clearly saying something he wasn't supposed to. Oh my god, that crowd is hushed. Let me read that again because I kind of got excited in the middle of it through, and I ruined the plot twist. Of course I'm loyal, says Mallow Star. This battle is to prove our worth, to destroy the other clans, to rule them all and kill every last one of them. He quickly snapped his mouth shut, clearly saying something he wasn't supposed to. That's the wind blowing and everybody's like, oh, just stunned. Okay, Quail Feather eyed him warily. So that's what you care about, is it? Proving your worth, destroying the other clans? Quail Feather said, not today. Mallow Star stuttered. Vixen Heart, he yowled. What did you tell these... What did you tell these cats about our plan? This man stands in front of everybody, outs himself, tells them all the dirty secrets, turns directly to Vixen Heart, points his finger and said, what did you do? This man is incredible. That's actually such a funny, scenario. Damn it, Vixen Heart. Everybody's like, Vixen Heart immediately turns on him. Her, sorry. The cream and brown she-cat. Oh, I love that. That's kind of like my character. Oh, everybody picture me as Vixen Heart. Except for I'm not on Mallow Star's side. I'm just an innocent bystander. It's Timu Tiger Star. That's so true. That is so true. He does pieces of him break off if you look at him too close. The cream and brown she-cat turned to face him. This is where we are, by the way. What plan? Oh, cheeky cat, thought Snow Whistle. Snow Whistle, I was thinking that too. I need another drink here. I'm stressed out. Sailor says, dude's trying to gaslight, and it's not working. No, it's really not. It's truly not. Cheeky cat, thought Snow Whistle. Mallow Star twitched his tail irritably. Clover Thistle. Have we met Clover Thistle? Help! Have we met Clover Thistle before? That seems like a new face. Is it on the test? I've already forgotten. A gray Tom growled at Mallow Star. Grr. Leaf Kit and Wren Kit gave a hiss. Oh my god, honestly, terrifying. Gave a hiss. Claws unsheathed. There's no way that they have claws. They're just babies. They're children. They're literally born 5 minutes ago. We don't want you as a leader. Listen to this. Oh my god. Claws unsheathed. I think this is the kids saying it, and I'd like to imagine, if you could with me, that they're saying this in perfect unison as though they practiced it. No idea how, but I do like that. We don't want you as leader. You are cruel, and you don't even care if we died. Let me run that back. We don't want you as leader. You are cruel, and you don't even care if we die, you piece of fox dung. That wasn't even the kids. That was just the hist equivalent. I thought that was the kids. My bad. It's still funny, though, that it is the kids. I'm going to decide that that's them. Don't talk to your leader like that, Mallowstar snarled. Sorry, I kind of, ran into that without stopping. Don't talk to your leader like that, Mallowstar snarled. They jump from person to person so fast, which is very, keeps the energy up and very exciting, but it does confuse me a lot, so apologies if I read it in the wrong, tone. I don't know what I'm doing. You're not our leader, Clover Thistle snapped. Not anymore. Ooh, and now they're not going ooh, they're going damn, that guy behind him, everybody's like, whoa, oh, that's good. Somebody's filming it with their cat iPhone, being like, oh, this is gonna go so viral. Okay, we're learning so many new people, and everybody's, okay, hang on, Jane, don't read ahead, focus here. A pale brown Tom, sandy fur, circled around Mallowstar. Let's show these cats real loyalty, Mallowstar nodded. Rogues, attack! Okay, now I'm a little confused, so I'm gonna need your help. Hold me through this. Sandy Fur seems like he's on Mallowstar's side, and he just kind of appeared. So that's what I'm gonna believe. If I'm wrong, apologies, Sandy Fur, that is my bad. But it sounds like Mallowstar has rogues in his back pocket. He had them on speed dial. Kim Possible, Call Me Beat Me, but it's just the rogues. It's like a cartoonish phone that rings when he needs them. He's like, our leader's calling us, and it's the rogues. Okay. All right. Let's see. As soon as Mallowstar yowled his call, a bunch of rogues and loners burst out of the clearing, claws unsheathed. This was his plan all along. I knew it. I really did know it. I didn't know that specifically, but I knew something was afoot. Rogues are attacking. Was this Mallowstar's plan all along? I think that was Snow Whistle's inner thoughts. Every time it's an inner thought, let's just imagine a Snow Whistle, because I feel like that's a safe. I do believe she's the main character. Snow Whistle barreled into a Ginger Tom. Whoa. Snow Whistle barreled into a Ginger Tom. He gave a hiss and tried to pounce on her, but being Snow Whistle, she easily dodged him, though she was surprised when teeth met her tail. Ouch. Ow. She's like, bro, hey. A white she-cat. Oh no, somebody totally different. A white she-cat was nipping at her tail. That's like a Christmas thing. I don't know why. Snow Whistle whirled around and swiped her claws against the she-cat's muzzle. Oh no. That's when Snow Whistle heard a shriek. That's Thistlecit. Now, just real quick, I thought it was not. Was Thistlecit one of them this whole time? I swore it wasn't Thistlecit. Wasn't it? Sorry, I'm going back to check. Yeah, Leafkit and Wrenkit. Who is Thistlecit? Just some random kid. They're like, okay, somebody quick, draw a spreadsheet. Make a spreadsheet, because I don't know who's Thistlecit. Oh, now I've lost my place. Okay, that's Thistlecit. Who is Thistlecit? Someone, please. Okay. Snowkit, hello, that's not Snowkit. Snow Whistle ran into the nursery. Two Toms and his she-cat circled around it. Thankfully, Rose Tuff and Milky Rain were guarding the nursery. Again, these are going to be on the test. Everybody quick, write them down. Who are these people? Sneaking her quietest, she stalked the Tom. Even though she burst into the nursery, she's like, but now's the time to be a little bit sneaky, and no one will have any idea. They are preoccupied with Thistlecit, and I'm sure they too are trying to figure out desperately who this child is, because we have yet to meet them. But that's fine. That's just fine. I'm here for a good time. Sneaking her quietest, she stalked the Tom. When the time was right, she ran and bit the rogue's hind leg. I like that. Just a little yep. It's like, wow, my Yankee. Snow Whistle bit harder. Oh my god, holy. Snow Whistle bit harder and harder until he gave a screech and bounded away. I've always appreciated that about warriors, is there seems to be a threshold on the cats whenever there's a battle where it's like, okay, I'm fighting, I'm no longer able to fight. It's like they have a hidden hit points scenario, because don't you find that they always just run away? They're like, I got barreled into, I got winded from a cross check to the ear, and now I can't breathe, so I best run away merrily, and they go as they run away, like that cartoonish slipping sound. Okay, This clan has so many babies, says Sailor. I can't keep track of them. No wonder Mallow Star's going a little bit crazy. He's like, man, this clan is out of control. We need to have some population control. Okay. Oh, Rose Tuft is a hello. Maplewood? Maple, oh my god, Maple Clan. Oh, Rose Tuft is a cute name. It is such a, I didn't even like clock that. That is, and Milky Rain too, since we're at it. Those two are, that's cute names. Milky. Aw, what is that? I feel like Milky Tuft crashed them together. What a precious name. Okay. Milky Rain was wrestling a black she-cat. That's gonna be Iggy. Iggy, you're in the clan now, except for I guess you're a bad guy. That tracks. Milky Rain was wrestling. I just turned into I don't know. Something came over me. Milky Rain was wrestling a black she-cat while Rose Tuft was practically running over a young brown Tom. But she's in a Ford 150. Oh, Milky Tuft. Not Milky Tuft, Thistle Tuft, who are you? Rose Tuft. I'm making up names. Please, that's just a boy. That's my son. Don't hit him with your pickup, please. To help, Snow Whistle raked her claws on the she-cat's back. She yelped and was off. Oh my god, I got a hair in my mouth. Sorry about that brief intermission. You didn't need to know that. I could have just done that. Okay. I don't know, Willow, what this is in reference to, but I do love it. 911, what's your emergency? And you just hold the phone up, just meow, meow, meow. All these cats fighting, and somebody's screaming. I don't know what they'd be screaming. Somebody grab Thistle Cat! Who's Thistle Cat? There's just confusion all around. I don't blame them, though. Westling. I'm telling you, sometimes the cats wrestle. Let's see, to help. Okay, the brown Tom, heavily outnumbered and concussed after being hit by the back tire of a Ford, turned tail and ran. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya, stinker. Milky Purr gave a rein. Thank you. Though Snow Whistle was relieved, she felt a surge of anger. How could Mallow Star be so cruel? I'd like to know that too. Mallow Star, how could you be so cruel? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know they're cats too? Snow Whistle sniffed man, this name is hard to say over and over, but I appreciate that it's something very unique, so remember. Some bad drawing says you aren't dead. That surprise, here I am. I'm back and causing trouble. Snow Whistle sniffed the air and smelled blood only. That is an unfortunate scent to only smell. She spotted Ivy Paw. No, who are her kids? I thought her kit was Ivy Kit. No, Ren Kit? Does anybody remember? I can't remember. I know Ren Kit was one of them. Snow Whistle sniffed the air and smelled blood only. That's such a metal thing to say. She spotted Ivy Paw clawing a big black Tom. The apprentice gave a hiss and bit hard on the rogue's tail. Then she gave a yowl of pain as the rogue held her in his jaws, biting hard. What I'm trying to, like, I can't think of the word. Like, how are they posed like that? I don't understand. If she's biting his tail, what, I guess, holding it, I don't know where okay, ouch, though. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. Let's hope Mallow Star gets off script. And man, he's already way off script. Man's just doing his own thing. In fact, we haven't seen him in like 10 minutes. I think he might have gone off to get a coffee, and he's like, I'll be right back. Hold my spot. I'm gonna get a soft pretzel and a little treat. Everybody's like, okay. But before he left, all the rogues were giving him his coffee order, and he like whipped out a notepad and he's like writing it down. He's like, oh my god, slow down. He's trying to get them all order. He's like, okay, I'm gonna need everybody to Venmo me $5 at the end of this, because I'm not willing to cover this, because I can't afford this kind of thing. But he's like, but Matt, we're kind of doing this. It's kind of like when you move somewhere and you feed them pizza. It's like, we're kind of doing you a solid here, so the fact that you can't even shell out like $5 for coffee, that's a little messed up. And then they all turn on him because his greed was just unmeasurable. And then they killed him. And then the truck came back. It was the coffee delivery guy the whole time. There's so much lore. Dragonfly says, why are there so many kids running around this story? Where are their parents? Dragonfly, I got bad news for you. They're in war. Everybody's in war. Everybody's running. Everybody's screaming. Everybody's crying. Everybody's jumping, dancing. Somebody's having a little knitting session in the corner. That's lovely. Okay, hello. Snow Whistle stared in horror as the tang of blood hit her nose. Not to nitpick, because truly that's not the point. But weren't you only smelling blood before? Why are you now like, you're like, oh, blood, but even more a tangy, a citrusy blood? Scary. Stared in horror as the tang of blood hit her nose. She raced across this clearing as silently as she could. Okay. She spotted a bare patch on the rogue's back. Man, every once in a while I feel like there's like some crazy bars and they spotted a rogue pack. Hello, bare patch on the rogue's back. He has no idea I'm here. That's scary. He didn't need, that's so true, Sailor. He didn't need to pull a Tiger Star. He was already leader. He's just like, this is kind of, you know, it's kind of boring. I could like, let's liven things up a little bit. Okay. Sorry. He has no idea I'm here. I also don't know you're here. Snow Whistle lunged for the bear patch. He's very self-conscious about that too. How disrespectful. He tries to hide it. He tried to order a toupee, but it didn't get here in time. Lunged for the bear patch. She dug her teeth into the Tom's back. He shrieked, let me go, let me go. And then the last one, let it go. And then Elsa appears and Snow Whistle in the forehead with an icicle. Ouch. Snow Whistle let him go. Elsa's like, you better. Snow Whistle let him go and watched as he ran like a frightened vole. Very specific. I feel like that is also an insult. To run like a frightened vole would be very, very specific. Murder Prefer says hello again. I don't want to interrupt the fanfic reading for too long, but I thought I'd do the usual stop by. I love Dearheart doing the little rar in the thumbnail. Murder Prefer, everybody. Oh, can we please? Oh, Murder. Look at, I don't love that I shortened your name to that, but oh my god, thank you so much. Everybody send a little blue something, a blue emoji of some sort, because look at their precious icon. Also, they did crazy good pixel art. It's very good. Murder Prefer, it is always so good to see you. Can I just say that? Thank you. Mwah, mwah. I hope you're doing well. Ah, we love Murder Prefer. Truly we do. Okay. Wait, her OC's name is Dearheart? You darn tootin'. I never use it, but I was like, better have a name for her. But you can just call her anything and she'll probably just look at you and drool. She doesn't have my brain cells don't always work together. Okay, let's see. Let me go. Snow Whistle let him go and watch, alright, as he ran like a frightened vole. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Whimpered Ivy Paw. This is a weird joining. What are you doing? Whimpered Ivy Paw. I could have killed him. She's like all upset. Oh, look, there's all the blue. Murder Prefer, that's for you. That's for you, all the blue. Oh, okay. I'm very distracted. No worries, everyone shortens my name to Murder. I know it sounds like murder, but I've owned it at this point. Because I could call you Prefer. Would you prefer? The warrior code says you don't need to kill to win battles, Snow Whistle's explained. Honestly, I think that Snow Whistle multiple times, I'm like playing like crazy with my sweater string, so apologies if it's like bumping, that my cord is bumping the mic and I'm afraid that's picking up. Let me know if you can. What am I saying? What is happening? Oh yeah, Snow Whistle has proven time and time again that she is the one fit to lead this clan, and if anything, I do believe that this was maybe a trial of sorts that, I don't know, the universe decided that Snow Whistle, it's time to shine. She said, say less, and that she did, shine. One of the rogues, hold on. The warrior code says you don't need to kill to win battles, Snow Whistle explained. Oh, that's beautiful. It's true. One of the rogues, a Ginger Tom, gave a growl to Mallow Star. Rogues, he called, fall back! Everybody's like, aye aye, captain! And they all ran. Oh, wait, I don't, okay, just growled. So the Ginger Tom was like, grrr, and Mallow Star's, you know what? You're right, come on everybody, time to go home. Mallow Star stared at him. Oh, no, hang on, rewind. I've misunderstood what happened. Actually, the rogue, the Ginger Tom, who we'll just call Freddy, said, it's my time to speak. And Freddy said, rogues, fall back. And the rogues, I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to follow him or not. That's for us to find out. Mallow Star stared at Freddy. You're surrendering? Why? The Ginger Tom thrust his muzzle forward. There'd be no point in dying, he hissed. Oh, so they do respect Freddy. Frankie, what did I name him? I can't remember. Freddy, I think. The Ginger Tom, oh, there's no point in dying, he hissed. The rogues followed as the Tom plunged out of the forest. Snow Whistle gave a snug, no she didn't. Snow Whistle gave a smug smile. Even rogues have more loyalty than he does. Ooh, even in her thoughts, she's just roasting him. Got him. Okay. Also, Shadestorm Art says, Blixme, would you be interested in reading my old Ashfur x Hawkfrost fanfic from 2821? It's really bad. If you, actually, I appreciate that, hello, Shadestorm, for this reminder. Perfect. But if you guys do want to submit your old fanfics, and emphasis on old ones, submit them in, there's a little submit thingy in the description. We do poke, as you can tell, fun at them and kind of like, joke around because they're older and kind of goofy. So please know if you do submit them, I could joke on them a little bit. So don't send something that you're like, oh, I'm like super proud of this and like, you know, kind of thing, because if it's a serious fanfic, I don't wanna, you know, read it and be a goofball because you're proud of that, and I don't want to be a jerk because, you know, we're looking for goofy old stuff. So, but yes, if you want to submit that, right in the description. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled war. Where am I? Snow Whistle heard a small whimper from Ivy Paw. Oh no, Daisy Paw, she moaned. No. Snow Whistle saw the apprentice curled up next to an unmoving lump of fur. Mallow Star, he will not be forgiven. He will not be forgiven. Unbelievable. Snow Whistle recognized Daisy Paw. Mistlebush pushed. First we had Snow Whistle bristled. Now we have Mistlebush pushed. I'm having a hard time with it to begin with. Who is Moonray? Every time I read these, I become so enamored and so like I need these artists and authors in my life. Moonray, you've brought me so much joy on this windy Saturday afternoon. Moonray, are you here? Moonray, everybody call to Moonray. Okay. Snow Whistle recognized Daisy Paw. Mistlebush pushed through the crowd of cats. That one really threw me. She licked the young apprentice. She quivered. She's alive? Ivy Paw mewed. Barely. Oh, we're learning. What? Jemmy says insert the Reba theme. Why? How? What's the context with that? It's so funny, Jemmy, but I don't know the context, and somehow that makes it funnier. I like the idea of the Reba theme playing just at the most inopportune moments. There's no context needed for it. It's like a very sad thing that happens, and the Reba theme plays. Oh, that's too good. Oh yeah. Barely. Oh, sorry, this is more serious. Barely, said Nectar Song. Nectar Song. Barely, said Nectar Song, the medicine cat. Her blue gaze wandered to the cats, who were all huddled together. Nectar Song picked up the she-cat gently by the scruff. Daisy Paw gave a tiny whimper. The golden what? Golden medicine? Okay, sorry. Actually, let me scroll down, because I don't think you guys can read it when it's that low. Where did this go? Nectar Song picked up the she-cat gently by the scruff. Daisy Paw gave a tiny whimper. The golden medicine cat went to the medicine den, then disappeared. What will happen to Daisy Paw? Also, Goob's awake. She's upset that I'm being so loud. Mallow Star's still here. I guess that makes sense. Mallow Star was growling, his gaze lit with fury. So no longer is it just like a glint of fury. It's full on like beaming laser beams of fury. I'm leaving. I won't lead a clan full of soft kitty pets. Sandyfur, Vixen Heart, are you coming? Oh, Mallow Star, you fool. Don't you know that loyalty and friendship and family trumps all? Because you've shown that we are not for you. You are a bad boy. And you will not be getting any snacks after this. I can guarantee you. I'm wagging my fingers. You can't see it, but... Sandyfur. Okay, Sandyfur is, we hate Sandyfur in this house. We will, stand on that. Sandyfur nodded. I'm loyal to you, through and through. Sandyfur, I don't want to, like, disrespect you, and I say this in the most disrespectful way I can, but are you dumb? He is very clearly not the one to go for, and yet, maybe they have, like, a deep relationship. Maybe they were, like, childhood friends, or maybe, like, you know, who knows? They could have a really strong bond that I just don't know about. I'm loyal to you through and through. Vixen Heart hesitated, then shook her head. No, I'm loyal, unlike you, Mallow Star. Use up 2 of your 9 lives. Whoa, holy, this is such an intense and specific threat. Use up 2 of your 9 lives trying to survive the cold leaf bear. She's like, don't use them all, because I still think that is not a realistic or reasonable thing to do, but I hope you lose at least 2. Maybe 3 if you're feeling a little bit chilly. I don't mind, but let's be realistic about our threats, shall we? Use up 2 of your 9 lives trying to survive the cold leaf bear. Okay, Mallow Star. I like the idea of him just being, he's just so over it. Just like, okay, we're done here. We're done. Goodbye. Oh, he literally says goodbye. Goodbye, Maple Clan. He padded away with Sandyfur. We've won, cheered the cats. Man, what a way to, like, salt the wound there, cats. Man, Mallow Star's not even out of earshot, and he's like, these jerks. Mind you, he was being a jerk first, so let's be real. Okay. Sorry. I keep glancing at the chat, but I'm like, okay, I can't get distracted. Okay. Snow Whistle stared at the crowd of cats, battered and wounded, yet cheering with joy. She froze, then she froze as she heard a screech. Another rogue? Snow Whistle raced and saw Moonheart circling a limp gray body. No! Oh my god, but actually, not Grey Howl. Grey Howl. Remember when I said we've fallen in love with Grey Howl because he was a little bit spicy, but he had a golden heart? No, Grey Howl, no. If anybody wants it, gotta be Grey Heart, I mean. No, it's not even heart, it's Grey Howl. I'm falling in love with everybody. Not Grey Howl. The white she-cat sided... Huh? What? The white... what? The white she-cat sided Moonheart. I think ran up beside her. The white she-cat sided Moonheart. I'm so sorry, was all she managed to say. Moment of silence for Grey Howl. In the arms of the angels. That's, okay, anyways. The whole scene was playing in my head, you guys. I guess just, okay, anyways. So that Grey Howl was still, okay, no. I gotta rewind. I'm taking out the emotional impact of this by being a goofball. Not Grey Howl. The white she-cat sided Moonheart. And don't forget, this was Snow Whistle's original apprentice, so this is extra sad. I'm so sorry, was all she managed to say. Grey Howl was still. There was a deep, long gash on his flank. So deep, oh god, that's a little, okay, that's fine. So deep, Snow Whistle could almost see the white gleam of bone. Blood spilled on the grass. There were many seasons in him yet. But not anymore, Snow Whistle. I'm sorry, that's just so disrespectful of me. I apologize. There were, I guess, emphasis on were. Oh yeah, everybody rip Grey Howl. Oh my god. Insert sad music. Insert the Reba theme song. I don't even know what it is, but that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I gotta have the Reba theme song on just the side to go anytime. Bloomster says bone. I know, that's scary. I don't know where on this, oh god, anyways, spooky. Moonheart growled angrily. When I find she's giving the yada. When I find Mallowstar, I'll make him wish he was never kidded. I'll claw him up until he yowled as loud. Oh, that's a little sad. I'll claw him up until he yowled as loudly as Grey Howl did. That's what... I will make you scream like you've made my friend who is now... Anyways, that is a lot. I get your... Okay. He broke off as Snow Whistle interrupted. Now, hang on. No, I'm okay, I'm with it. I was make him wish he was never kidded. I'll claw him up until he yowled as loudly as Grey Howl did. He broke off as Snow Whistle interrupted. Whatever we do, say, or fight, it will never change what happened. This battle would have still occurred. Daisy Paw would still be injured. Grey Howl will still be dead. Well, I don't fully understand that. What happened here? Okay, so I think this is Snow Whistle giving a speech, but I don't think I understand. Whatever we do, say, or fight, it will never change what happened. Okay, I think going forward, she's like, nothing will change the past. We must move forward and be stronger for it. Beautiful. Daisy Paw would still be injured. Grey Howl would still be dead. I know you miss him, but what can... Snow Whistle, come on, dude. He died, 5 minutes ago, if that? He's still on there. He's like, I'm actually still here, kind of. And she's like, no, he's dead. He's gone. He's long gone. Reba said so. I know you miss him, but what can we do? We're leaderless. Snow Whistle, man, bedside manner. Snow Whistle saw the sadness in Moonheart's eyes. Yeah, I would imagine. He buried his nose into Grey Owl's shoulder. Oh, I think they were in love. No, that was his husband. I don't know if it was, but in my head canon, that's what happened. Snow Whistle went to the nursery to check on her kids and Thistlekit. Whistlekit? Oh my god, how narcissistic. Snow Whistle has a kid named Whistlekit. And she names him Whistle Snow. Very good. Snow Whistle went to the nursery to check on her kits. Have you noticed that when she went to fight into the nursery, when she's like, oh, everybody's beating each other up and like throwing punches in the nursery, she did not mention her kits, but that's fine. Mama, he squeaked. Oh, Renkit. This is the basic kit. Mama, he squeaked. What happened? The White Queen was glad her kit didn't have to witness the midst of the battle. Me too. Yeah, where were you, Renkit? He's trying that squirrel. He's like, this is delicious. Oh, there's all this screaming and crying and booms outside, and he's just like chowing down. He's like, delicious. Nothing you need to worry about, she purred, licking him fondly, slowly like kicking the guy's, friend out of the way. I didn't know how to say that respectfully, and I just didn't. Okay. Blixemy is making fanfics of the fanfics. The words of the fanfics cannot contain where I want to take this. Rose Tuft caught. Hold on, let me. First of all, let me have a little drink. My throat is. Jemmy says, Grey Howl is not a survivor. Jemmy, man, you are funny. I'm not a survivor. Oh, man. Yeah, he's the only one who died. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie. No offense to whoever you are. Grey Howl? Sorry, Grey Howl. That was so not needed. That was so unnecessary. I take that back. I need to be put in timeout. Snow Tuft. Rose Tuft. I'm just making up names. Rose Tuft caught Snow Whistle's eye. Thank you for helping us. She mewed gratefully. What do you mean? Oh, yes. Okay, no, yeah, you're right, because she came into the nursery and was helping. She mewed gratefully. Snow Whistle saw Quailfeather and bounded off to him. She gasped as she saw the blood dripping from a scratch in his shoulder. Of all places, I feel like the shoulder is pretty solid. Like, that's maybe gonna cause some stiffness, some soreness, but nothing too crazy, I don't think. It's nothing. Oh my god, he's pulling that, like superhero, like, it's but a scratch. It's nothing, Quailfeather said stiffly. Let me run that back. It's nothing, Quailfeather said stiffly, wrote it the exact same way. He went to the fresh kill pile and picked a scrawny squirrel. Share? He asked. Ren Kit comes flying out of the place, just dive bombs the squirrel. He's now super into squirrel. That's his favorite thing now. With a purr, Snow Whistle bit into the squirrel. She's like, Ren Kit's he's on to something. This is delicious. And then there's a hard cut to a commercial for squirrel kibble. This whole thing has been a product placement. What we didn't know is there is subliminal advertisement this whole time for squirrel. It is all coming together. Oh my gosh. And then they'll put only Mallow Star lovers would not eat squirrel kibble. And then there's Ren Kit in the back with a big cheesy grin and a thumbs up. They're like, brought to you by squirrel. Okay, so with a purr, Snow Whistle bit into the squirrel. Though it was small, man, you don't have to be... Dude, just be thankful. Though it was small and stiff, a flavorless squirrel tasted like a succulent... A flavorless squirrel tasted like a succulent mouse in her mouth. That's... Okay, yeah, zero comment on that. I'm just gonna keep going. You know, Quailfeather said after he had swallowed his share, I can't believe Mallowstar led an attack because he... Damn! Holy Quailfeather. I can't believe Mallowstar led an attack because of your opinion. He essentially said, I can't believe you turned this guy evil just because of speaking. You said a word and you drove him crazy. How could you... That's so crazy that you are the worst thing that's ever happened to me. That's actually so... What a fun piece of trivia. Snow Whistle thought back to what had started the battle in the first place. She recalled her quarrel with the former leader, her intention to leave, and then Sandy's first sign for the rogues to attack. Hang on. Anybody getting a little sussy on Quailfeather? I'm kind. Quailfeather, no. No, Quailfeather, you can't do that. He won't. Unless, no, he won't. Snow Whistle shook her thoughts away as Vixenheart approached them. I don't know if we trust Vixenheart, because that was like a big thing of her to be like, no, I will not go with you. You are the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. You smell like garbage and poop. And then she's like, I'm going to stay with you. But what if it's this whole plan? What if they have a plan? Oh, no, maybe not. Snow Whistle shook her thoughts away as Vixenheart approached them. Quailfeather eyed her warily. Then Snow Whistle drew her lips back in a snarl. I wanted to say I'm sorry, Vixenheart sighed. I shouldn't have helped Mallowstar. Snow Whistle? Yeah, no, you dummy. No, you shouldn't have. Snow Whistle snapped back. Damn, dude, she's trying to, apologize. Vixenheart hung her head. It was all an honest mistake, really. No, we've come to the end. I'm upset. Quailfeather hissed. How honest have you been lately? I had the worst inflection on that inflection. How honest have you been lately? Don't know, I still think I didn't get that, but that's fine. Vixenheart swiveled around angrily. Vixenheart, right? Because Vixenheart's the deputy. Vixenheart swiveled around angrily. She's like, you don't take my apology? Well, you suck anyways. I'm going to the moon she's just a child. I'm going to the moon pool tomorrow, whether you like it or not. Snow Whistle just stared at her. She can't be leader. She betrayed Maple Clan and all the cats in it. She's right. Quailfeather surprised her, but she didn't go with He's got a point. She didn't go with Mallowstar, unlike Sandyfur. Snow Whistle countered, but she was part of the group that planned the rogue attack and injured Daisy Paw and just listing off her sins. Right, she did this, and this, and never paid her taxes, so we should probably just, exile her into the shadow world. Planned the rogue attack and injured Daisy and killed Grey Howl. Quailfeather shrugged sadly and started giving himself a wash. Whatever happens, I cannot let Vixen Heart be leader. The end. I'm in shock, awe, and dismay. How can we leave it there? How? Well, we will never know. What's going to be our ending? I feel like our ending will be that, I don't know. I feel like maybe Renkit somehow becomes leader and everybody's just fine with it. Whoa. There. I can't. I'm just in shock and awe. So, that's that. That's, what was that? Maple Clan's story, I think. Yeah, Maple Clan's story. I give it, honest to God, I give it like a 10.5 out of 10. 0.5 for making me have a little giggle. That's very good. Gain Afraid said, bruh, Quailfeather is not bothered. Quailfeather is the definition of unbothered. He like had like his full shoulder just like sliced in half and he's like, it's fine, whatever, that's fine, who cares. Oh my god. That was so intense. Hazel Fern says that was so intense, and I couldn't agree more. Moonray, you actual goat. That was so good. I need more. I need no, what's more than need? I need more, as though I need air in my lungs. Please. Andrew says, Blixme, what's your worst fear in making your heart beating faster? Oh, I can't tell you that. What if it comes true? My worst fear is Mallow Star coming to get me. It's Mallow Star. And, oh, that's true. Sailor says Renkit never found out about the battle. There are so many, and also, what was the other kid's name? Renkit and Leafkit. Well, I don't think we heard much about Leafkit. Did we ever see Leafkit and Mallow Star in the same room together? What if they're the same person? We had a lot happening. Okay, everybody, quick. Without looking, can anybody list all the people who are in the patrol? Because I sure can't. Not even a little bit. Mallow Star is my biggest op, bro. Honest to God, it's on site with Mallow Star. Just done. So nobody said nope. Some bad drawings just says no. I sure can't. Honest to God, same though. I know Blue Minnow was there. I don't think we ever really heard from them. Nectar something was the medicine cat that we met like halfway through more than halfway. I'd say like almost at the end. Was Green Eyes one of them? Okay, let's go back. Okay, everybody quick. I am in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna see what the names were. Okay, close your eyes if you don't want spoilers, and I guess your ears as well. I don't know how you know when I'm done, but okay, so let's see. Where is it? I thought it was like right at the beginning. Oh yes, right here. Lily Splash. Okay, we saw Lily Splash. Quailfeather, Moonheart, Parsley Cloud. I don't think we ever saw Parsley Cloud again. Missile Bush. We did see them because Missile Bush pushed through the bush, I think. Blue Minnow we saw, and Snow Whistle, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moonray. Well done. Okay. Shall we go to the next one? Shall we do another one? How's everybody feeling? Are you up for a second story? I'd have a little sip of my drink. Okay. Parsley Cloud went to go say hi to Bristlefrost, I guess. Parsley Cloud saw it like all kind of unfolding. He's like, you know what? I am skedaddling. See ya. Never. Dum-dums. And then left. And he's still out there trying to find himself. Oh my gosh. I only remember Parsley Cloud because I like the name. It says beauty. Ooh, I like that beauty. Oh, Parsley Cloud. We'll never know what happened. Okay. More, we say. More. Okay, so we have Ivy Claw's story, Minty's Book of Lore, and Fading Stars. Let's click the next one I have on my thingy. Okay. Alrighty. I have... Wow, this doc has changed a lot. Okay, well, it says something went wrong. Well, that's fine. Okay, welcome to Clover Clan. Let me move this a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, hold on. One moment, please. That's probably fine, hey? Right there? We can probably do this. One moment. There we are. Okay, Clover Clan. Welcome. Okay. Are we ready? What is this called? This is just called Ivy Claw's story. Okay. I'm ready. Minty's Book of Lore. Should we do that one? Because there's either Ivy Claw's story, Minty's Book of Lore. Minty's Book of Lore does sound pretty intense. Funny says, see you later, $2. Funny thing. Funny. I need a little like a little song every time. It gives my heart so much like I was gonna say like juice, like it like overclocks it. My heart's going very exciting. Dude, thank you, Funny. Thank you. Funny. We love Funny. Can we put unfinished, Bloom Spirit says, can we put unfinished fanfics because I never finished mine, and can they be Warrior Cats rip-offs? No, oh yeah, like it doesn't have to be finished. The last one I don't think left us on quite the cliffhanger, so that was sad. So yeah, it doesn't have to be finished. And yeah, if it could be about warriors. Yes, very good. Alrighty. Alright, let's do Clover Clan. Give all the cats in Clover Clan Irish accents. I don't even think I could do an Irish accent if my life depended on it. Okay, alright. So, leader. You know what? We're gonna learn people as we start the story. Okay, alright. Should I make this a little bit bigger? Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. That's a little too big. Okay, that's probably fine. Oh, it's off-centered, isn't it? Okay. All right. Let's rock and roll. Kitty TV WC eats Skittles. Ooh, delicious. Says, I sent one in. Did you see it? If you've sent one in like this stream, I won't see it until we do the next one. Just because I've like pulled them already. But if we do one again, if they've been submitted, I'll check through them and hopefully find them. I click at random, so we'll hopefully grab yours. Alrighty. This is Ivy Claw's story. Hey! Hold on. Okay. Hey! Ivy Kit mewed. She stumbled to... Okay, sorry. I kind of did a hard turn. We're starting Ivy Claw's story. Who is the author? Oh, no. I don't know who the author is. Oh, no. And I don't have my sheet. I'll find it at the end. Okay. Hey, Ivy Kit mewed. She stumbled to her mother. How long is this one? This one is insanely long. Hold that thought. Let me look at the other one quick because I want... Oh. This one is also kind of long. Is the last one long? Ooh. What? I like this one because it looks more broken up. The other one intimidated me with the big walls of text, not gonna lie, and I know I'm gonna get lost. So I might do this one first, actually. Okay. Or Minty. Let's do Minty. Okay. Alrighty. Lore story number 1. Small Wing story. Halfway done. And this is, I think, oh look, this is by Minty. Fantastic. Alrighty. Let me have a little drink here while we're... Alright. Ivy, oh my gosh. Ivy blows up a house with fireworks, says, I submitted one this live, and I hope you read it next live, because it's so cheesy and well written. We love all of the stories. Big walls of text. You sound like my English teacher. I'm scared of the big walls of text. I'm gonna get lost. Okay. Spotted Wing says, looks at me, my cat says hi. Tell your cat I say, pss, pss, pss. She'll know what it means. Okay, Small Kit. Small Wing story. Small Kit prods his mother. Okay, it's... I don't know if I can do this. It's baby talk. I'm gonna do serious, deep, not baby talk, but translate in your head. It's kind of funny that it's not speaking in baby talk, because that is just the funny thing. Small Kit prods his mother. Wake up! It's daytime! You shouldn't be asleep! Oh, it starts dramatically. She doesn't stir. She smells foul and rotten. Oh, this is a child. There is, oh my god, okay, I might have picked a little bit of a warning that we're starting off a little spicy. Holy cow. Small Kit prods his mother. Wake up, it's daytime, you shouldn't be asleep. She doesn't stir. She smells foul and rotten. There is foam at the edges of her mouth and her eyes are dull. Okay, that's fine. We've committed. Small Kit cocks his head, puzzled. He looks to the other queen. They're just standing there. if she smells foul and rotten with foam in her mouth, she's been there for a minute, and they're just like, yeah, that's fine. We'll just let him figure it out. It's fine. This is a sad start, says Hazelfern. This is a sad start. Gainafred says, rip already? Man, we're 2 sentences in. Oh my god. No, this baby's gonna have so much trauma. Oh god. Small Kit cocks his head puzzled. He looks to the other queens in the nursery. Why won't she wake up? I cannot physically read it the way it wants me to, and I'm sorry for that. He asks, so innocent, it breaks my heart too, what the heck? He asks so innocently that it breaks their heart. They sigh and tell him love the fact that they all do it in perfect unison. Your mother, oh my, your mother has been sick for a long time. It is time she finally gets to rest in StarClan. Everything throws up kisses to the sky, and he's like, what is happening? What StarClan? Small Kit asks with round eyes. Man, man's learning a lesson real quick, real fast, and real intensely. What StarClan? Small Kit asks with round eyes. That is where dead... That's not funny that I'm laughing at, it's just the harshness of that sentence. That is where dead cats go, who can no longer exist in the real world. Okay, that was like kind of a nice way to put it, kind of. Yep, that's fine. One of the queens says, licking the top of his head. What? Mommy's not... A little bit of a breakdown, I think. Mommy's not... Oh, I think he doesn't understand the word dead. Okay, I understand. Small Kit wails. Something scoops him up, gently grabbing his neck fur. Come on, leave your mother in peace. Bro, leave him in peace, murmurs the cat who holds him tight. Small Kit struggles in their grasp. He needs to... this is so sad. I'm so sorry. We had such a jarring turn in events here from this feel-good winning over evil to actual child trauma. Okay. He needs to wake up mommy. He needs to wake mommy up. Don't love the word mommy. I feel that's fine. He wants to play with her. A whisper floats around him. Ooh, look at the handsome little. Ooh, that's be strong, little one, says the whisper. How magical. Do you think that's his mom? What's his mom's name? I don't think it. Let's give her a name. Let's name her Kelsey. Okay, says the whisper. Small Kit whimpers as he's carried away from his mother forever. Please, Minty, we've just begun. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. It is dark out, and there are many, many cats. Far too many for little Small Kit to count. Dingus. He can't even count to 5. He is held up in the jaws of a powerful cat. just dangling in midair. He's like, yeah, your mom died, but time for you to be in air jail. It is bright and full. What? Who sits on the... Okay, rewind. He is held in the jaws of a powerful cat who sits on the branch with 3 other cats. Little did you know, it's Mallowstar. We're having a crossover episode. He looks up at the moon, still dangling in these claws. Jaws, I meant. Y'all can count? Not well. No. He looks up at the moon. It is bright and full and seems to smile at him. Okay, at least he's having some goodness. He is gently set down on the branch and he scrabbles, plays the game really quick, scrabbles for hold on the bark. Terrified, oh my god, terrified of falling to his death. Oh god, this kid has lost, man, what the, they're like, okay, this story is doing a lot to my mental. This kid has lost his mother. He has no father, nor does he have any siblings. Oh my god, we have brought him here to ask if... any other clan is willing to care for him. Was there not like 3 queens in the nursery with him? They're like, we probably could take him in, but, you know, I got a lot on my mind. Like, there's this really big project at work. I just don't think I could put another thing on my plate right now. So maybe, like, somebody down the road will, surely. Oh my god. Why? So they're like, he has no family? Let's just... Oh, that is just sad. Okay, we have brought him here to ask if any other clan is willing to care for him, says a booming voice above him. Small Kit watches the large crowd of cats, whom are too many to count, with terrified wide eyes. He doesn't understand the cat's words yet. Hello. He doesn't understand the cat's word, yet knows they must be speaking of him. There we go. He understood the queen's. Okay, doesn't matter. One of the cats on the branch turns to look at the one who had spoken. My clan shall take this kit. We have a queen who could, what? We have a queen who could use an extra kit to take care of. Like, man, she's really not pulling her weight. Like, we gotta give her something to do. Stop making me cry, says Jamie. I didn't think I was gonna be this sad out the gate. I really didn't. They chuck him out of his clan too, says Gain. That's what I'm saying. They're giving him away? I don't know. I don't know what the logic behind that is. Jeepers. My clan shall take this kit. We have a queen who could use an extra kit to take care of, the cat says. Small Kit studies him. Pulls out his little reading glasses. Yes. Small Kit studies him. He is a smoky black cat with large blue eyes. Beautiful. He has powerful muscles. Why are we describing him so intensely? He has powerful muscles that ripple beneath his skin. He hopes that this cat will take him in. He's like, now that's a guy I want to be with, who will treat me well and will not give me away. I hope. He hopes this cat will take him in. Small Kit leans against the powerful cat. Wait. Okay, wait, no. Who? Where are you? I thought you were, okay, doesn't matter. He has powerful muscles that ripple. Small Kit leans against the powerful cat. He feels safe with him. Found family. The gathering goes on, and nobody answers him. They're like, yeah, okay, sure, sounds good. The gathering goes on for much longer as the leaders discuss their most recent problems. Damn. All the while, Small Kit stays huddled up against the smoky black cat. Maybe he will find his new home soon. That's fine. He got off the tree at some point. That's what I'm saying. Like, was he not just dangling in somebody's teeth there for a minute? And then he's like, I'm just cuddling up against this guy who I think is pretty cool. Small Kit okay, we've done a time skip, I believe. Small Kit wanders away from the nursery into the sun-filled clearing. I hope he's having a better day today. He looks around, seeing what he can explore. Man, they really didn't give us a resolution on that, but I guess it's a tell not show. Or other way around, show not tell. He finds a large room. Whoa. Cool. He finds a large room carved into a giant oak. That's really cool. Strange, yet enticing smells come from the room. One moment. Don't mind me. Okay, sorry. I had to clear my throat. Strange, yet enticing smells come from the room. It's the smell of what could be the most strange smell. Like cooking a lasagna. He's like, and like a character, he like floats up, the scent wafts to his nose, and he goes, and he floats, and he goes, towards the lasagna. Delicious. And there's a little cat making it with a little chef hat. Oh, so cute. Whoa, to be a cat cooking lasagna in a strange room within a hollow oak. He the smells are He wobbles over to it gleefully. One more. Strange, yet enticing smells come from the room. He wobbles over to it gleefully. Oh, I love that imagery of wobbling over to something gleefully. Me to any snack or sweet treat ever. I too wobble over to sweet treats gleefully. The smells are stronger inside. They smell like plants. Okay, so my lasagna theory's out. They smell like plants mixed with life itself. Oh my god, Small Kit. More like Smell Kit. He's got a nose for adventure. Becomes Garfield. Yeah, honestly. It's Garfield. We don't know what Small Kit even looks like. Maybe he's a little ginger cat. He looks over at a pile of herbs that is yet to be sorted. He carefully climbs onto the very top and grabs a thick, long leaf. I'd like to imagine, did you guys ever watch Land Before Time? He's eating a tree star. He's very big. He can ride on it like a little toboggan. He hops down and studies the herb storage. I don't know if it's herb or herb. I think it's herb, but I know I'll say herb. He then wobbles. I love the fact that this man wobbles. He wobbles over to a pile of leaves, just like the one he's currently holding, and puts it down on top. Oh my god, he's learning. He's learning. He squeaks in delight, then turns to grab another leaf from the pile. He's kind of messing up their flow, though. Kind of disrespectful. A cat stands over him with an amused expression. Oh my god, he's destined to be a doctor. Small Kit jumps back, startled. Wow, you don't have to be so, like, patronizing. You made my job a tiny bit easier, little Kit, the cat purrs. Not enough to actually make a difference, and I still have a lot of work to do, but yeah, good job, I guess. She then bends down and grabs a red flower from the pile and then tucks it behind his ears. She begins to shake the seeds out of it, so violent. Then, when there is a pile of seeds at her paws, oh my god, she might be giving him poppy seeds. She begins to shake the seeds out of it. Then, when blah, blah, she settles the red flower between... I was joking, but it's serious. She settles the red flower between her ear fluff. Confusing. Just like inside of her ear, like a Q-tip. Don't do that. You're not supposed to. Don't. I'm not joking. Don't do it. Serious. He darts... No. Small Kit watches curiously. I too am curious about what's going on. He notices a small, fluffy, white feather fall beside the seeds. What is happening? He darts under the she-cat's leg and grabs it. He swats at it and the feather floats into the air, catching the sunlight. He stares at it in awe as it gently floats back onto the ground. We're having a moment. Catching the sunlight. I read that right. He looks at the flower on the she-cat's head. Then, stop. Precious. He then grabs the feather and plops it on his own head. Where did it go? There, I read that. The older cat laughs, ha ha ha, and helps him steady the feather so it will stay between his ears. Now you have your first accessory, she says. Oh my god. Small Kit purrs, imagining how it must look on his head. Oh, he's so fashion. Oh my god. This she-cat then turns and heads out of the den. She's like, oh, you're so beautiful. Bye. See ya. Figure it out, idiot. She stops and faces him. I lied. Are you going to follow me now, she says. Small Kit nods. I'm not really going anywhere, she says. All the cats are going somewhere. Wait, oh my god, Small Kit, wisdom. All cats are going somewhere, Small Kit says with a smile. Aww, studio audience. Aww. Just kidding. Some less sad. Oh, okay. The medicine cat. This is a child. You don't need to put this on him. The medicine cat says, not me. I'm stuck as medicine cat until I die. So, what do you do with that? What does a kid do with that? He's like, my mom died tragically and I have no family and they gave me away, but your problem also sounds bad. Not that it's trauma Olympics, but I am very, very, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, the she-cat says she glances around quickly, then, oh my god, secrets, then leans in and tells him, what would you think of having my role? Small Kit's eyes widen as he imagines sorting herbs every day with this cat. He nods eagerly. Do you want me to ask Silver Star for you to become a medicine cat apprentice? She asked quietly. That was very not quiet. Yes, Small Kit squeaks, bouncing to his paws. Sorry, I just not scroll down here. We're right here. I'm not getting good vibes from this cat, but that's fine. Stay here, the she-cat purrs, then heads over to the leader's den. Also, when I've noticed this in the official books and in fanfics, they say like the cat purrs, saying like the cat, she-cat, say here, she purrs. But like, to me, it's like, to go, I can't even do it. I'm not, that was American. But like, what, how, what, huh? What is that? Ooh, okay. Then heads over to the leader's den. Small Kit, a medicine cat? He can't believe it. I doesn't even know what that is. He was like going in there and he's like, there are salads all over the place. What does this mean? He looks back at the den. The smell of herbs seems to be calling him. Again with the scent floating. Kirby says, I love death berries. Kirby, you good? You good? What's happening? Small Kit sounds like Mater from the... What? Dragonfly, I'm gonna have a little bit of knowledge on that logic. Small Kit sounds like Mater from the Cars. How? That's so funny. I don't understand, but that is... Oh my god, you guys are killing me. That is so funny. Okay. The smell of herbs seems to be calling him. Suddenly, he couldn't imagine being anywhere else, specifically not the clan where his family gave him up. No, can't imagine that. Small Kit decides that this is the path he wants. The path of a medicine cat. Not long after, Tiny Kit... Who's Tiny Kit? Tiny Kit and Small Kit? Oh my god. Enemies. Not long after, Tiny Kit asks to be a medicine cat as well. He presses his ear up to the bark of the oak tree, listening. Can I be a medicine cat? Because he's a baby. He doesn't really understand. Can I be a medicine cat? Can I be a medicine cat? Tiny Kit asks politely. Raintail. I think Raintail's a medicine cat, but that's so funny. Sorry, Small Kit kind of beat you to it. You're better off training as a warrior. You snooze, you lose. Get good. Dum-dum. And then flicks him in the forehead. Gives him a swirly. You're better off training as a warrior, Raintail says apologetically. there was some wailing after that. Have you guys heard the audio of that? The guy crying? That's him. There's some wailing after that. Then Tiny Kit burst from the medicine cat and bolted for the nursery. Oh my. What? Small Kit? Smarten up. Small Kit giggled. Ha ha ha. Ha someone's having an emotional traumatic event because of me getting his position. Ah ha ha. Small Kit. We taught you better than that. No cat was going to deter him from his path. No cat. It's so intense. Small Kit, you good? Small Kit, I think, might be harboring some emotions from everything. Okay. Small Kit, please come forward, says Silver Star. It's really big aside. Doesn't matter, but I'm going to say it anyway. When I was a kid, when first learning about warrior cats, I loved the name Silver, and I made a Build-A-Bear once upon a time, a cat, and I named it Silvertail. And they had no idea, because remember, I'm like 700 years old, and warrior cats was not a thing at all. And so I made this Build-A-Bear named Silvertail, and they're like, I don't really understand, but it's your prerogative, kid. And I was like, oh my god, Silver. And I love Silver Star anyway. Small Kit, please come forward, says Build-A-Bear. Small Kit wobbles forward with it. Man, always wobbling. Wobbles forward with endless excitement. He sits in front of his leader. Small Kit, okay, that's fine. He sits in front of his leader. Wait, hang on now, though. Hang on. I thought the leader was like, well, I'm just assuming that Silver Star is silver? But I thought the leader that took him in was like this powerful black cat. I don't really know. Okay, whatever. He sits in front of his leader, vibrating with energy. Just, okay. Silver Star looks at the rest of the clan that is gathered around Small Kit. Raintail has told me that Small Kit has an interest in herbs. Therefore, he will train to become a medicine cat under her watchful eye. The Silver Star says. The gathered cats share a few murmurs, and Silver Star silences them with a swish of his tail. Enough! That's what he says. Enough! No more. That was a moment of silence, by the way. Not that I wasn't distracted. No, that's not what happened. He looks down at the kit. From this day forward, I'm adding words. From this day until you get your medicine cat name, you will be known as Small Paw. StarClan trusts you you will be known as Mater from the hit Disney film Cars. Mater! StarClan trusts you to heal your clanmates with care and pass down their messages. Could you? He's like, man, I just like the smell of vegetables, and I have to be a freaking delivery boy? What? No, I just want to smell lettuce, please. Okay. Silver Star should be rainbow. Oh my god, what's that one color? It's like an oil spill when it's like in different like positions. It like, what is that? Not transparent. What is that? Oh, what the heck is that? I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like oil spill color. That's what Silver Star is. Small Paw shivers with happiness. Woo! He walks up to Silver Star and reaches up to touch his nose. Friendship. When he turns to face his clanmates, they're cheering for him. He puffs up his chest with pride. He knows he will be a great medicine cat. That's what I like. Confidence. I got distracted. Rose says, hi, Bloxburg. Is that... Rose, what happened? They said Bloxburg, and then they auto-corrected to Blix. How did Purg get in there? That's actually so funny. From this day forward, until I earn my medicine cat, you can call me Bloxburg. Okay, that's my official name. Iridescent Cloudy Cat. That's exactly. Oh my god, Cloudy Cat, you're a real one. See you later. Okay, sorry. When he turns to face his clanmate. Okay, we did this already. As the cats disperse to continue their conversations, Raintail the medicine cat approaches him. I have a gift for you, she says cheerfully. I hated how I read that. She holds up a tiny jay feather in her mouth. Oh, thank you, says Mater as she adjusts it on his head along with the other feather. Oh my god, he's gonna have a whole little crown. Let's go heal some cats. And then they jump up and high five in a freeze frame. Oh my god. And then the credits roll. Okay. Let's go heal some cats. Another time skip, I assume. To be a medicine cat, have a lesson. To be a medicine cat, you not only have to know your herbs, but you must also be able to. What? Okay, we're learning lore here. Hold on, I gotta lock in. To be a medicine cat, you not only have to know your herbs, but you must also be able to speak with the cats of the marigold path. Of course. don't know what to do with that. I feel like I have more commentary, but I don't know what it is. Raintail says sternly. Small Paw nods eagerly. Raintail looks up. There is a half moon tonight. That means we must. That means, you know what? I think there was a. No, I lied. Okay, I thought there was like a little thing at the beginning, but no. Okay. Oh no. Now I've done it. There's a half moon tonight, which means we will meet with all the other medicine cats at the Moonfield, she murmurs. Moonfield. Small Paw echo it, testing the word. Come, Raintail says. She leads the way out of the camp under the cover of night. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I need another sip of my drink. Sirocco, the Winyan ruler. Oh, Sirocco the Winyan says, stop pronouncing the H in herbs. I'm gonna pronounce it even more strongly now, just to make you go ah. Herbs. Sorry about that. I'll try to say herbs, but I probably won't. I apologize. Why does Snowcat like feathers so much? I don't know if we'll ever know. Also, where did you get neither of those? I'm saying this to be goofy, but neither of those words are correct. Snowcat, small kit, same idea. I think we all got it though. They hold on. They pad into the lush taiga forest. Ooh, some world building. Small Paw follows quietly. He wonders where the Moonfield is. I'm gonna imagine. No, you know what? Sassiness is not needed, Jaden. Smart enough. They come across a stream, and Small Paw crosses it by using a few step stones. He's like, I got this. Oh my god, he ketchups the cool moonlit. Oh, I'm having a time now. Apparently my brain's turned off. He relishes the cool moonlit water as it laps at his paws. They continue to walk. Will I always be this far away? Small Paw asks quietly. You get used to it, Raintail says. Oh, he's like, damn it. Small Paw notices that the trees are thinning out. They step foot into a clearing in the taiga. They love the taiga. That overlooks a large valley with a view of the mountains. Oh my god, beautiful. Picturesque. Between two jagged peaks stands the half moon, casting a glow on the other cats sitting patiently in the field. Oh, they're late. Patiently in the field. Raintail, says the black and white Tom. His mentor dips her... Huh? Who? His mentor dips... I don't know who's mentor or apprentice. His mentor dips her head... Oh, no. Okay, no. Raintail is Small Paw's mentor. I see. Okay, so Raintail dips her head in greeting. Are these the other medicine cats? Oh, he whispers. Are these the other medicine cats? Small Paw whispers in her ear. He's so short, though, so how do you get up there? I'd like to imagine he, like, scrambles up. She nods solemnly. Why solemn? Why are we sad? She nods solemnly. Come. She pads to the cats. I know I said it like that. They sit and face the moon. And then they all start to sing. Small Paw tries his hardest to fit in. He sits up straight and looks at the moon. The light hypnotizes him. Did you guys read Guardian of Cool? What did they call that? Moon blinking? I can't remember. That's such a fun book. In another life, in another universe, I was a Guardian of Cool YouTuber. The light hypnotizes him, and before he knows it, he's in a different place entirely. Oh, he can teleport. A brown tabby cat who smells like... What? A brown tabby cat that smells like apples stand over him. First of all, how does he know? He had no idea what herbs are. Had not a clue. Doesn't know what lasagna is, but he knows the sweet, crisp scent of a Granny Smith. I don't understand. I am Mosstail, he says, introducing himself. I was the medicine cat before your mentor, Raintail. Small Paw stares at him in awe. Just says the same thing again. He was the medicine cat before Raintail? Oh, cool. The cat leans in. His gaze locks with Small Paw. I don't like the intensity of that. He can't pull away. The world swirls around him. Again with these bars. The world swirls around him, and fuzzy visions dance around him. There he is, pulling thorns out of a kit's... Oh, I think this is... He's... Who is the... What's his name? Apple Breath? What is his name? No. Oh, I don't think... Oh... Mosstail. Close. He can't pull away the world. Blah, blah, blah. There he is, pulling thorns out of a kit's paw. There he is, stripping yarrow and bundling it up. There he is. And this is so poetic. In the middle of a storm, calling out for his mentor as he searches restlessly. Help. There he is. Oh my god, he's still doing stuff. There he is, crouching with his ears pulled back, wailing as... Oh my god. I was with it, and then it got sad. There he is, in the middle of the storm, calling... This is actually this is pulling at me. This is I like this in the sense of like it is giving me emotions. Good writing. There he is stripping, blah, blah. There he is crouching with his ears pulled back, wailing as his mentor. Oh yeah. There he is in the middle of the storm. I'm fighting for my life over here, calling out for his mentor as he searches restlessly, and this is where it gets intense. There he is, crouching with his ears pulled back, wailing as his mentor is murdered in front of him. Oh, and there we are again. There he is, beside a river. Just fine now. A pretty she-cat by his side. Ooh, they're kissing. Oh, look at that. No, but actually, there he is. Little kid's bouncing up to him. There he is. There he is with Silver. Oh, no. Okay, no. Silver Star's like, you done messed up. No babies for you, Mosstail. Oh my god. A little kid's bounding up to him with Silver Star's disapproving glare not far behind. He sees Silver Star on the ground. Oh. What? Oh, what? What is happening? Okay, I'm getting a message from StarClan and I don't know how to receive it. Okay, there he is beside a river. So this is Mosstail. Mosstail's beside a river, a pretty she-cat by his side. There he is, little kid's bounding up to him with Silver Star's disapproving glare not far behind. He sees Silver Star on the ground, unmoving. So did he... Silver Star? What happened? He sees himself yelling at a kit. All of these visions swirl around him, then they fade. Mosstail stands over him yet again. You have a hard journey ahead of you, Small Paw, he says, beginning to fade. Wait! Small Paw cries, but now he's back in the moonfield. He watches the other medicine cats wake up with peaceful expressions. They're all having dreams of, like, just sweetness, and this man's going through a whole, like, life journey. Small Paw shivers. He wonders what kind of life lays ahead of him. Oh, I too wonder what kind of life lays ahead of us. One moment. Okay, alright. Oh, no, okay, I did unmute. Dragonfly says, Small Paw knows how apples smell. My brain, an apple fell on his head when he was a kid. Bonk. Oh, poor guy. This whole thing has just been a dream. Okay, let's see. Huh? Okay, yeah. Small Paw shivers. He wonders what kind of life lies ahead of him. Okay, we keep doing time skips. I'm getting a little discombobulated, but that's okay. Raytail is gone. What? She isn't in the camp, and she never leaves without telling Small Paw first. He runs up to Fawn Paw. Oh, new character. He runs up to Fawn Paw. Oh, Fawny! Fawny, are you still here? I think they left, but that's Fawny. He runs up to Fawny. Have you seen Raintail? He pants, out of breath. Fawny forces him to catch his what? She's like, grabs him by the mouth, opens to breathe. Ugh. Fawny forces him to catch his breath for a second, then replies, No, I haven't seen her since yesterday when we went out to gather herbs. Small Paw screams inwardly. Oh no. Then rushes away to ask a few... What? That's so intense, but that's so funny. Then rushes away to ask a few more warriors. None of them knows where she is. Small Paw bolts out of camp, calling her name. Oh, all the trauma. Oh. It's getting dark, and rain is starting to fall. But Small Paw senses that Raintail is in great danger. He doesn't know how, but he just seems to feel it. He skids to a stop. He skids to a stop when the rotten smell of rogues hit his nose. It's always the rogues. He can hear voices nearby. He creeps into a few bushes and watches the rogues gather around a bedraggled? I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Bedraggled? Bedazzled? Cat. A roar of thunder sounds overhead, covering up Small Paw's gasps as he recognizes the rogue's target, Raintail. Madeline says, Raintail about to be Paintail. Hazel Fern says, Small Paw is suffering too much. I don't think he's suffering enough at this point. Like, we may as well go all the way. So, petition to start calling Raintail Paintail. Just gonna call her... Nah, you know what? Let's keep reading before I make that joke. His paws itch to go down there and help, but he knows he stands no chance against them. Well, I wonder how did they get in that position? Not for me to know. He decides to wait. Come with us, the rogue leader snarls. They need a doctor. Oh my god, many of us are wounded. And I know how much you can't bear to let cat suffer, he says enticingly. That was not enticingly how I read that at all. Raintail hissed, her ears flattened. Small Paw notices a few scratches on her flanks that have yet to be tended to. He wishes he could do anything to help. Me too, like anything, literally anything. No, Raintail, I mean, all things considered, I need a drink of my drink. That's all things considered. All things considered, really, they're just asking you to put a band-aid on a couple Joes. Like, I think, I feel like that can be fun. No, oh my god. He wishes he could do anything to help. No! Raintail yowls defiantly, swishing her tail and sliding out her claws. Then, oh my god, then die! You won't give us Advil? You must perish! The rogue leader snarls, lunging at her. The other rogues form a circle around them and start dancing, breakdancing, swirling on their heads, snapping in perfect unison, closing off any chance of escape. Raintail yelps and barely manages, oh my god, she's so good. Raintail, hello. Raintail yelps and manages to dodge the attack. The rogue flies at her again. They've got wings. The rogue flies at her again, slashing his claws down her side. Get her, Flicker! Yeah, that's my favorite character, Flicker. A few of the rogues shout. They're just like, yeah, got it. A few of the rogues shout. Raintail backs away, blood dripping from her pelt. Oh, sorry, I gotta scroll down. I guess you guys can't really read this. Where are we? Get her, Flicker. Thunder booms in the distance. Boom. And the rain begins to pour down. This is very cinematic. They really picked a good time to do this. This feels choreographed. Thunder booms in the... Okay. Flicker cracks his shoulder. What? Flicker cracks his shoulder? Ouch. I think he's like doing that thing where you like move your neck and goes to like show that you're warming up. But the idea of just like snapping your shoulder off. I would be intimidated by that too, not gonna lie. He used intimidate. It was very effective. He watches in horror. Oh no, hold on. He cracks his shoulder and grins. Then Raintail leaps for him with a screech. No Paintail, paintbrush. What? Okay. He growls. Oh god, the text, I can't read this. Flicker yowls as she rakes his muzzle several times. He growls and kicks her into the wall of rogues who quickly, oh my god, it is like they're like, this like feels like a human battle, who quickly shove her back into the circle. He aims a flurry of blows at her legs, making her stumble onto the muddy dirt. Raintail, no, we need you. Small kid can't lose someone else. It takes all of Small Paw's might not to howl in fury and fear for his mentor. You know what? I don't want to dunk on this guy. I feel like he has more than enough time to run and get some help or anything instead of just sitting there going. He watches in horror as Flicker pounces on top of her again and delivers a strong bite to her throat. Raintail howls in pain, a howl Small Paw has never heard before. Awoo. He lets out a shriek, though it is smothered by a thunderclap. I'm telling you, that is some cinematic mastery. Rain and wind batters his face, threatening to sweep him out of the bushes. He wails, then now you run back. He wails, then races back through the taiga as heavy rain soaks his pelt. He bursts into camp, wailing and sobbing. They're like, what is happening? Fawnpaw is the first to reach him. She guides him into the apprentice den as he sobs, blocking him from the curious cats who gather near him to see what the late commotion was. I feel like this is a really important time for us to not say it, to not say anything. There is somebody who's like on the brink of, murder, just like a block away. If that, you got there really fast, I must say. We could send somebody, anybody, but I guess that's fine. That's fine, what do I know? She guides him into the apprentice den as he sobs, blocking him from the curious cats who gather near him to see what the late commotion was. He continues to cry as she nudges him into her nest. They curl up together. Bro, there is somebody who's actively in huge danger, who could use literally any type of help, and you're just like, wow, what a perfect, beautiful time for a little snooze. Lovely. Small Paw feels comfortable beside Fawn Paw's warm russet fur. Bro, he drifts off to sleep as the storm rages outside, having fitful dreams of Flicker killing his beloved mentor over and over again. No. He will never be able to forget the tragic scene of death. My man, we need like a laundry list of shenanigans that's been falling upon this poor man. Again, I'm like stressed out, the fact that he's not telling anybody, and we're fine with that, but I guess if they don't care, I also don't. When he wakes up, there's a feather beside him. He stares at it. It's a raven feather. He sets his paw on it. It reminds him of the clearing where his mentor died. His mom, his mentor, what his name was, Mosstail, Silver Star, I think at one point. Everybody's croaking. He puts it on his head with the other feathers. He has 3 of them now. This is not for me to worry about, but how are they staying in place so well? Man's like running, nay, sprinting around the camp and territory in the taiga forest in whipping winds and thrashing rains, and through it all, the feathers stay perched upon his head so perfectly and strongly. Some man gorilla glued that feather to his head, and that stresses me out because that cannot be good for your hair or skin. Small Paw, why? He puts it on his head with the other feathers. He has 3 of them now. It's like a little trophy. He sighs and moves on. Oh my god, by the time he's an elder, he's just all feathers, just a little puffball. All you can see is his little eyes poking out. Small Paw, oh my gosh, this is oh, we're almost at the end. Oh my god, okay. Small Paw strips some yarrow, right? I always want to say yarrow, but I feel like that's wrong. Yarrow. Small Paw strips some yarrow from the ground until he has a big pile. Trauma Paw? Oh my god. Oh, he uses beech leaves to wrap up the yarrow, making it easier to carry. That's innovation. That excites. He then takes it back to camp. Small Paw is struggling without a mentor. They just say figure it out. I don't like stumbled over that. Figure it out. You'll learn, Doctor. I hope. Oh no. I don't even know what clan he's in. I can't. Oh, Lake Clan. Oh, look at that. Ask and you shall receive, baby. He then takes it back to camp. Small Paw is struggling without a mentor. Some of the other medicine cats scoff at him, wondering out loud how Lake Clan can manage with only one small apprentice as their medicine cat. Notice not one of them offering help. They're all like, oh man, that guy sucks. That's a position I wouldn't want to be in. If only there was one of us who could even give him a little whiff of help. Wouldn't that be nice? Not gonna be me though. Stinky. So disrespectful. Soot Blossom. I love that name. I adore that name. Soot Blossom? Oh, Soot. Wait. What? Hang on. I just cooked up something good. I've never seen the prefix soot. I think it's soot or soot. Soot. Get this. My OC, don't steal. Sootfoot. Huge. I think there's so many O's in that. Sootfoot. Sootfoot. That's my new OC. Sootfoot, the wandering medicine cat. Oh my god, it's like a wandering trader from Minecraft. Just pops up, small kid's like, I don't know what he was doing, eating a birch tree. And Soot Blossom shows up, he's got emeralds in his pocket, and he's like, if you give me a fish in a bucket, I'll give you cobwebs and marigold. Soot Blossom, the wandering medicine cat, vowed to finish his training, but, sorry, Soot Blossom is a girl. But Small Paw can tell that even she has little hope for him and his clan. Damn, holy, man. Small Paw steps over the stream in the middle of the camp and heads for the gnarled oak tree. Gnarled. I've never really said that name out loud, or word out loud. Now I was stressed that I said it wrong. Gnarled oak tree that he spends most of his time in, the medicine den, in case we forgot. Soot Blossom is waiting for him. Her flame-colored pelt shines in the sunlight. Oh, she's beautiful. I love. Small Paw sighs, then pads past her into the medicine den. Put the yarrow away later. I want to quiz you first. I told you there's going to be a quiz at the end. I told you. Okay. Where's the quiz? A quiz? Oh, a quiz, he says with fake enthusiasm. Not Small Paw, more like Sassy Paw. Got him. Bow. He turns to face her and sits down politely. Oh, he's a little polite guy. With his tail over his paws. What do you do if a cat is shocked? Oh, sorry, if a cat is in shocked or stressed, she asked. Man doesn't know anything. He's gonna be like, I don't know, chop her foot off, I think. That's what I would do. While he thinks about it, a warrior hustles inside. Oh, look at this. It's like they planned it. I got too much on my head. Got anything that could help? And then Small Kid looks over and goes, ha, you and me both. Look at these feathers. They all have a hearty chuckle. Ha. And then he's like, no, but actually, I have no idea. I'm like a child and nobody's telling me anything. And I go, okay. That sucks. Yeah. Well, you should join the club. Here's a feather for your time. Okay. I got too much on my head. Got anything that can help? Oh, sorry. I had said that to Tipper. I got too much on my head. Got anything that can help? He asked gruffly. Sure, Small Paw says, scanning the herb storage. Eat these! Just whips up a quick Caesar salad, gives him it. He says, grabbing a chamomile flower and thyme leaf and handing it to the cat. He eats them thoughtfully and waits for a minute before nodding. I believe it's working. What has he done? What did he do? What? Okay, that's fine. He says, grabbing a... Oh, we did that already. I believe it's working, he says, then retreats from the medicine den. Lovely. The trauma. Oh my god, this is the storyer's name. Where I've lost my spot. Soot Blossom is purring, and it takes a moment for Small Paw to realize that he answered her question instinctively. What a perfect timing. We call this Coinky Dink Clan. Because, man, first the storm and all that, now this. Things are coming up, Small Paw. He laughs, ha ha ha, and begins to put the yarrow bundle away. Got any more Oh, holy sassy McGee. Got any more questions, or is this a single question quiz? He jokes to her. Joke lands flat. She's like, that's not funny. I'm here to help you, and that is so disrespectful. I don't have to be here. I have so many other things, better things, that I could be doing. Enough. Of course I do, but before I ask them, let me tell you something, Small Paw, she says with her usual sweet voice. The second you have to say usual sweet voice, instantly think that she's no longer sweet, and I get bad vibes from that, but I'm sure it's fine. Small Paw stops sorting to look at her curiously. You've been doing... Who are you? Sootfoot. You've been doing a great job without your mentor, much better than any of the other medicine cats have expected. I think you're almost ready to become a full medicine cat. Not a paragraph earlier than this. I mean, I don't even think it's been a full 10 minutes. She was like, yeah, this guy doesn't know anything. He sucks. He's the worst. Everything he touches just falls apart. His clan, broken. His mom, his mentor, I don't know. Yeah, I guess got run over by a raindrop or something. I can't really remember. But now she's being like, no, you are like actually a brain surgeon. Congratulations. Good job. Here's another feather that's dipped in gold. Really? Small Paw yelps loudly. He covers his mouth apologetically, then giggles. I can't wait for my medicine cat name. And, I'm not going to look any... Oh, wait, I can't remember. It said it at the beginning, but I can't remember what it is. I would be so very honored if you could give it to me soon. Soot Blossom purrs again. How about after the next half-moon meeting, she suggests. Small Paw was expecting it to be a little solely, man. Come on. He would... Patience. Small Paw was expecting it to be a little sooner, but he can't really complain. Yes, he mews, his fur sticking straight up. Why? What's happening? Soot Blossom nods and then continues to quiz him throughout the day. Look at that. Okay. What? Doorknob. What? My friend got their lasagna stolen by a ground squirrel. We're just gonna let that, you know what? Zero context. I love that. That squirrel had a fantastic afternoon. Your friend, not so much, but man, think of how happy that squirrel was. And he goes back to his home. Nobody believes him. They're like, you don't even know how to spell lasagna. He cries. He's like, yeah, I know, but still. Small Paw pads into the moonfield. What? A gate hope? What? A gate hope? Who? What? Oh, wow. These names are wild. Listen to this. A gate hope. What is a gate? I'm assuming a plant or something? A gate hope. Rock paw. That's kind of normal. Lamb sear. Laugh. Sorry, not. What? Lamb sear. Is lamb sear a plant? I have a feeling this person just opened like they're like, oh, show me a list of plants. Lamb sear laugh. Olive Garden original house salad paw. Tobacco paw. Cowslip fern. Beetle's wing. Mosquito paw. Ash lace. Oh, these are okay, that's fine. Burnt paw are waiting. Incredible. He pads over them to them silently, and he's thinking, I'm gonna get the most unhinged name. They're gonna call me Small Side Salad. I just know it. They turn to face the moon in perfect harmony. And then they start to sing in perfect harmony again. A gate is a gem, I think. Oh, is it? Wait, am I saying it wrong? Agate? Oh, I'm so dumb. I just was dumb 700 times in a row. Agate. Actually, I feel like I have heard that. Agate. I'm gonna keep saying a gate because it's funny, and I hope the person who is frustrated with me saying herbs is just has a twitching eye. Tobacco paw. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't stand behind it. I know that it is like a plant, but not in my house. This is this child-friendly Minecraft server. They turn to face the moon. Small Paw braces himself as he stares into the moon's clear surface. Tonight is the night he becomes a full medicine cat. Psych turns into a werewolf, rips everybody up. Small Salad is crazy. That's his name. The field drops away from him. Doesn't even say that. The field drops away behind him. Marigold path cats gather around him. I think that's their star clan. Raindale, he cries, seeing his old mentor. She smiles, looking much... Damn. You look terrible before. Like, literally, the worst I've ever seen you. Like, I don't think that you could have looked worse, but you look better now. She's like, I know, thank you. She smiles, looking much better than she was in her final moments. I mean, she was being straight up just by like 700 people, but whatever. You have trained well, hard and well, Small Paw. Come forward, she says. Small Paw steps up to her with shining eyes. Oh my god, they're like, you gotta get that. Why are your eyes shining? Scary. You have done well since I've left. The other medicine cats have agreed that it is time for you to receive your name, she says. Small Paw, are you willing to heal your clanmates at the cost of your life? Do they say that in the books? She asks if somebody needs like a surrogate something. You better be willing to give it to them. A surrogate tail? I am, he says proudly, his voice echoing through the endless dimension. Oh my god, that is the most crazy sentence I've ever heard, let alone a Worry Cats fanfic. His voice echoing through the endless dimension. I feel like I need to paint. I am. Raintail nods. Then, from this day forward, you'll be known as Small Wing. He goes, oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be Small Tobacco. Whew. StarClan honors you for your persistence and memory of herbs. Me too. She touches her nose gently to Small Wing's head. An owl feather. I'm telling you, he's collect them all. Gotta catch them all. Instead of gym badges, he's getting feathers. An owl feather appears along wing, because the feathers. Brilliant. Small therapy. Oh, that's, yeah. No, I think it needs to be big therapy at this point. The other cats disappear. Oh, wait. He looks into her gentle amber eyes, wondering what would happen if she were still alive. We'll never know. Suddenly, his setting changes. The other cats disappear and the sky turns red. Listen, she says. Her voice hardly sounds distorted. I've no idea what this says. Do not spend any more time with... This is so intense. Do not spend any more time with Fawn Paw. Fawny, no, or will ruin your life. She screeches at him. Don't know how that really translated into like a screaming. Like, was she just like, as she's saying it, she's giving like the coding things? I don't know what it would. Very cool effect, but I just don't quite see how it would roll out in real life. But that's not for me. She screeches at him. The sound of her awful screech echoes in his mind until he finds himself on the grass of the moon field, panting. The other medicine cats stand over him, murmuring, but not even saying anything, just sounding like Muppets. He's like, what is wrong with you people? I just had a really, really hard time. And you're just sitting here sounding like Charlie Brown people. Charlie Brown parents. Whatever the adults are. I'm fine, he says shakily, getting up and pushing them away. They're not even on him. He's just mad, just starts pushing them around. He looks at the half moon. It was slid behind... It has slid behind one of the jagged peaks. He sighs and tries to calm himself down, his heart still racing. He reaches up to feel the new owl feather that has been superglued and tied deeply into his head. He has 4 feathers now, and now, after tonight, he has his full name. Small Wing. To be continued. There's more! Wait, gang, this is a whole new story. They've got a full, what's that word? What is the word? Like, compodium? No. I don't know what the word is, but like a whole, like, collection. I can't believe this. There's so many stories in so little time. Well, so I don't think we know more about Small. No, What? Listen. What? Huh? What? We have, huh? Zero context for you guys. He feels the world shifting beneath him. Galaxies begin to swirl around his winged body. When he opens his eyes, the night sky is filled with the nebula. Wow, the stories really have a different vibe, don't they? And yet they don't. We don't know. We don't know more about Small Wing, excuse me. But we do learn about Rebus McIntyre. Single mom who works. That's the theme. Duh, that's the theme song. Oh my god. Oh no. Single small pa who works too hard. Everyone dies and he cries a lot. That's it. That's it. We'll never know any more about Small Pa. Minty. Tell us more. Why these authors are masters at hooking us and then leaving us. Man, come on. I need more. That's it. That's all my stories. Thank you. Thank you for these. I can't believe this. I'm breathless. How are you guys feeling? I'm a changed person, personally. I'm a new person. Call me Michael. That's it. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Also, sorry, before I yap along, if you have stories, and they're old, remember, if you have older stories that are kind of goofy, you know, ones that you're like, oh, I've improved since then, but I can kind of laugh now. There's a link in the description. Just pop them in, submit them. If you do put them on Google Docs like this one, you'll have to make sure that you have it set to anybody can access the link, I think. Something like that. And then I'll be able to, otherwise I won't be able to access it. And then I'll be sad. And we'll all be sad. But yeah, so those are the stories. Thank you for hanging out with me this lovely Saturday for listening to Yap. And, dang. Will there be another one of these, says Ziggy. I'd like to. Oh, also Goob got a carrot, so she might be chomping in the background. Oh my gosh. Will there be more Clan Gen soon, says Molly. I hope I recorded one like so many months ago. I'm not a clue what happened. So I might have to run it back and play it again because I can't really remember what's happening in Flip Clan. Something. I know Garlic Star's around, but what he's doing I'll never know. I'm going to be thinking about my child Small Wing all day. You and me both. I don't think I'll ever stop thinking about Small Wing. I want Blix to read my fanfics. Well, if you submit them, I will hopefully find them. I kind of just grab at random. Who's your favorite cat? Mothwing. Hands down. Hands up, hands down, hands on all over the place. We're cheering to the sky. Do they have to be old or do you just have to be okay with it being poked fun at? Because mine are old, but I was laughing at them earlier. It doesn't have to be old necessarily, but like my biggest thing is I don't want you to submit something that you've like written recently and you're like, oh, like this is something that I am at my current skill level and I'm proud of, and then you send it to me and then I'm a jerk about it. I just don't want that. So yeah. So. But also the other thing too is I've had some people like send intentionally bad ones. Not that these are bad. Sorry, rewind. Let me fix my wording because that was disrespectful. But like send intentionally like goofy ones, and that can be funny too. But I love just the genuinity. Don't think that's a word. Genuineness. The vibe of like just a person writing a story, just putting their stuff out there, and it's just so good and it's so intense. I just love it. But yeah, okay. I hope you guys yeah, have a good one. And hopefully there'll be another video at some point. I really hope. New song, I hope. There's a sneak peek on Patreon, and I might post another one because I've now finished the demo. So check that out if you want to. And